podcast, and wow, this is going to be an amazing game, everybody.
Okay, so we need to start developing harnesses now.
Kinky. So welcome to Dungeon Crawl After Dark with For Science Crew. I'm your DM, Snicket, and welcome to the madness. So does anybody have any announcements they want to make before we start?
Everybody's wearing, well, few people are wearing awesome shirts.
Hey. I'm wearing a shirt. It's cool.
It's okay.
I'm wearing leftover magical girl gear. Sorry.
There's guaranteed 4 of us wearing shirts. The other 2...
Probably.
I mean, they could be playing naked.
Probably naked.
Probably not.
I mean, that's the whole point of not having... Yeah.
I was gonna say, that's why those 2 never go on cam.
Hashtag free boob.
Yeah.
Woo! So, welcome, and I'll do a little bit of a recap if nobody has any... Wow! Yeah, you can tell we're all in a wonderful place for D&D tonight. If nobody has any announcements, then I'm going to do the recap, and we'll get right back in. So, last time on the For Science Crew, our lovely band of heroes have been working their tail feathers off trying to figure out what's happened to Fiona, starting with this entity called the Lady, who seems to be the ruler here, but has since locked herself up in the keep on top of the hill. In part of gaining power to be able to challenge her, Sage, the tiefling owner of the Dragon Horde, said, listen, if you guys do me a favor, I'll do you a favor in return. And everyone's like, cool, that's fine. Magical items. So they met back up with Lyrie, who has been hard at work working on the automaton that is under Sunstone Keep, which is what they've been calling their home. Lyrie has managed to turn it on, but it seems to need a little bit of recharge, having been sitting sort of asleep for a long time. How long? Hard to tell. But they'll find out eventually. Afterwards, they all went to go on this mission that Sage had given them, putting to an old mage tower. And going in, they found, oh shit, there's undead in here. Joy. Rapture. There was many a con saves. Some made, some not so made. And then they got back up, they got their items, woo, and they went back to Arvel's Tavern, where they have been calling home, where Sunstone is located. They go back in. Arvel's promising lots of food and booze, and it is about evening time now, as you all finally get back down. A little bit scratched and bruised from your ordeal, but seemingly none the worse of wear. Is there anything you guys want to do?
Before what exactly?
Sleep, probably.
Oh, just sleep?
You guys...
Well, I'm feeling perfectly fine, Lo. What else? Let's go explore, guys.
I was gonna say, like, I mean, it's been all of what, maybe 4 hours since we actually woke up?
Yeah, probably.
So,
Oh yeah, we went
we went in the
out
morning.
really early.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, morning.
Yeah, so you guys are a little bit dinged, but you guys can do whatever you like to do. You know you are waiting to hear from Galathorn, who said he is formulating a plan to get you guys into the keep as to confront the lady and figure out what's going on there. Because as far as you know, there are people, mostly children, being taken to the keep and they are never seen again. And that's kind of like creepy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're back at Sunstone right now, or the tavern.
Yep.
Well, shit.
Gosh.
Yeah. I mean, Larry's just gonna go check on the automaton again, honestly.
Is there any way to, like, maybe do more research about how to get into the castle without being detected?
You guys do know of the lovely Thieves Guild who might know a way. You can also try to get in contact with Oziel, as he is a guard. And presumably knows...
I think I know how to get in touch with him.
In touch.
I thought that was Briar's specialty.
Do you want me to go find Ozil?
Yes.
Okay. Just gonna be like, I'm just gonna go put on my new armor, and then just gonna disappear, and then just in the back where no one can see it, she's gonna make the armor go princess poofy dress when no one can see her.
Oh my god.
Just be like,
Actually,
this is what this is like. Nope. And then back to like normal, like, okay. No one can know my shame.
So you're back to just normal armor after a brief experiment.
Yes.
How poofy can I make this dress? Awesome! Now back to armor before anybody knows what I just did.
To be honest, I was like really hardcore gonna go like full Sailor Moon outfit. But
Oh
it's
my
like,
god, yeah.
it's like, how would she know this? And I'm like,
Because that's what all the sailors wear. Jeez.
oh, this
obviously.
is true. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Moon.
Well, there is a legend of when evil appears. There is a young girl with golden hair who fights evil by daylight. I can't continue this. So,
by daylight.
do you... So I assume you generally know Oziel's patrol pattern, and it's fairly easy to intercept him. I take it, Briar, you're going alone?
And
Yep.
anyone else going is probably going to feel like a third wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really awkward. We want no part in that.
That's
I'm
awkward.
gonna go alone, and I'm gonna look like the most sort of like, oh, look at this. There is sky, and there is floor, and I am such a ditz. Like, as best as I can.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Total bamble in distressing, just wandering around like, oh, these are beautiful flowers. I'm just gonna pick these off the ground. I'm Disney princessing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you bid the group a quick "I'll be right back" as you go to find Oziel and talk to him. Is anybody doing anything else while Briar's away, other than Lyrie is probably going to go look at the automaton?
Yeah, Ket is going to pay a visit to Lyrie.
Hey, hey.
Like that.
You do realize they are not huge fans of each other right now.
That's what makes it so good.
It's not like guy is still writing that book or anything, so yeah.
I just like have this image in my head, and like literally any time that like those two are like off, like go doing something else where Gaia isn't there, Gaia just like kind of looks over and just goes like
Yep.
like every single time.
And then she writes another few pages.
They could never seem to get enough of each other, always sneaking off to be on their own.
Oh my god. I love Gaia.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna send Pandel after Briar just to keep an eye out.
That's perfect.
okay. So I'm taking Pandel's probably a little bit behind. You know,
Yeah, not keep being as stealthy as a panther in broad daylight can be.
so trying to emulate the Pink Panther. So, alright, so we'll
Yes.
do Briar first. So you sort of Disney princessing your way to where you know at this time of day you can meet Oziel. You see the young lieutenant as he's accompanying a couple of guards, and he catches your eyes, and you watch as they grow a little bit big, and there's almost like this ruddy little blush that appears on top of his cheeks and right across his nose. And he immediately coughs into a fist, and you see him give commands to the other guards around them. They seem a little confused at first, but he gives them the look of, you will fucking do what I fucking tell you to do. And they're like, oh man, okay. And they kind of go off, and he kind of looks at you, and he nods to a little nook where you guys can have a private conversation.
I think something's wrong with Angie's eyebrows.
Totally nonchalantly, she's gonna go to the little nook and just be like, yeah, hi.
Hi, you look amazing. A little impractical?
What do you mean?
Just that it's...
Oh my god, did she forget to deproof the dress? And she just looks down going, oh god.
Sorry, I thought you were still in the dress. You're in your armor, cool. Then no.
My shame!
Poofy armor.
Poofy armor. Oh god, it's just suddenly poof. Oh Jesus, why? He just smiles and are you alright? Do you need anything? Are you in danger? And he quickly looks around like, we're being watched.
I mean, yes.
I just take his hand and just go, no, I just wanted to say hi. Hi. Also, beyond the hi. So, not that, but maybe also that. And then she's just going to be like, so how good are you at getting into, a certain lady's undergarments? Like she's trying to do it in code and then realizing this is like gonna go so badly.
That's a code?
That's a code.
You watch the ruddiness on tops of his cheek just slowly start to blossom everywhere, and it climbs up to the tips of his pointed ears.
Like if undergarments were really well protected with people like taking guard on it, and you know, like one might almost say like a fortress of undergarments. Like, would you know a way to get around or under? Under's also acceptable. Over's probably not too great.
I feel the need to talk to Quinn over at the Polyarmory. I think he might... You're not talking about actual undergarments.
I just sort of go no, and then go look around and go yes, and then wink.
He kind of stifles a smile behind a gloved hand and goes, if you're asking how to perhaps meet said highly guarded lady undergarments, he kind of sits there and he starts pinching the bridge of his nose. I've been working on that. A friend of mine recently asked me how to get into... I'm dropping this metaphor, it's so fucking awkward. He takes her hand and goes, believe me, I'm already working on this. I think I might have something.
Good. And then I just lean forward and then kiss him on the cheek and go, and we'll talk about my undergarments later, thanks! And then just walk away.
You watch as that ruddiness turns to a nice, almost blushing pink as he it clashes with his hair a little bit. And he kind of just straightens his armor a little bit, tries to calm himself before going back in the street, and roll perception for me, Briar.
What are my pluses? Let's see. 17. Oh my god, Angie.
There's two things you notice.
Okay.
First thing you notice is you hear guards giggling behind you and the voice of Aziel telling him to shut the fuck up and keep walking. And the other thing you notice as you turn around and look is you see a friendly Goliath trying to be stealthy.
Oh
That's pretty much canon, just the giggles. She's trying so hard.
Hi,
Undergarments, huh?
Yeah, I'm really into ladies' undergarments.
Well, apparently you're trying to get him into some undergarments too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Just eyebrow waggle.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure you were going to be okay, but I mean, hey, this was better than I thought it would be.
Huh. Oh my god, did you leave Kat and Larisse in a locked room together?
Who said we were in a locked room?
I'm sorry. At what point did we mention we were going to lock the door?
No, that's just Brian's just like going, they're not here, they're cool.
Briar's imagination.
Oh my god.
I was just like, Briar just like sparks this like beautiful thought, and Gaia's mind just like, we need to get back.
Guys, like, I need to hire this girl.
Like, for real, like, we need to get back, like, right now. She's like gonna pick up Briar and just like head back to the inn.
I'm okay with this.
So
I'm gonna take note of all like the people's clothing as I go. Like as I see, like, are you fire lifting me? Like, am I over your shoulder?
Yes,
Kind of thing.
actually, like, I had an idea of like, you know, like off to the side, like arm around the waist.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look around, like, watch the world go by and watch other people's clothes, just to get an inspiration for the armor later. Like, that could be used for blending in. That would be a very impractical dress. Huh, that's got an interesting slit.
What?
Oh my god, so like guys just like, oh my god, and Briar's just like,
oh,
this is a
my
beautiful
God.
image in my mind.
This is so back at Sunstone.
Yeah.
Lyre, you're the first down to go see the automaton, and it is still in its sort of slumber state. The core is sort of a very soft color, and every now and then you see the little sigils and runes light up as they swirl across the crystalline surface. The light's enough so you can read a lot of the other magical inscriptions on the inside of the armor. None of them are quite providing exactly information as to the maker of this. Whoever made this, seems they didn't leave their maker's mark on here from as far as you can tell, but as you peek in on the core, it seems to be a lot stronger than it was. So you're definitely getting good feedback that it is working in perfect working order. It's just, it might need a little while to have enough charge to fully wake up.
Okay. And this is I'm asking, not Larry. What is the expectation of when this thing does wake up? Is it just like it stands there until it's commanded to do something, or do they have like preset tasks that they take care of? Like basically, is this thing going to start moving and doing stuff as soon as it's charged, or will it wait until someone tells it to do something?
Roll perception and then roll arcana.
Okay.
It's this group. It would immediately start being snarky and firing off sexual innuendo.
I mean,
thousands of years ago it was made just for that purpose.
I mean, I'd imagine there were people like us probably thousands of years ago. At least I hope so. 12 perception and arcana. 21.
As you look in to see if there's any kind of hint, with the core being a little bit brighter than it was, you're getting more of the magical script. And from what you're getting, as this may be one of the intelligent automatons, as in sentient.
Okay.
Most basic constructs, their sigils are about reinforcing the core and keeping it safe. The complexity of what you're seeing here is hinting towards there may be sentience in this. It doesn't say exactly what it's going to do, but it does there you see scripts for obedience. You see scripts of protection. You see it's interesting. You think it's sentience, but you don't know if it's sentience because there's from what source, whether it's through magical means or otherwise. But you don't think from looking at this that it's going to immediately wake up and start doing something. You have a feeling it's going to wake up and it's probably going to maybe ask questions, because you could probably assume that being asleep for well over 1,000 years is probably going to have a fair amount of questions to ask.
Okay. All right. And it doesn't look like there's anything that Lyra would need to be doing right now as far as like getting it ready and all of that stuff. Just needs to charge.
Just needs to charge. And you know probably it's maybe a little confused when it wakes up, so you're trying to get enough of your bearings and remember exactly, well, what if it asks this? Okay, so you are pretty much prepared. It's just waiting. And at that point, as you go, okay, you feel a presence behind you, and you turn, look, and Ket is standing in the doorway.
Yes?
Hi. How's the automaton going?
Quite well. Do you need something?
Yeah, I was wondering if we could talk for a minute.
All right. I'm kind of busy, but if it's important, I guess.
I think it is important, yes. And it won't be long.
All right.
I noticed at the end of the job we were doing for Sage, I noticed that you had hidden some of the magical items from me at the end of the job. I kind of spotted that when Sage identified them.
Right. Yeah, no, you would have seen those then, wouldn't you? Right.
I'm just a little concerned because, I mean, we're about to find a way to get into the Lady's Keep, and I don't anticipate that being easy or at least bit safe. And I worry that we have some trust issues in the group.
Did anyone else, sorry, out of character, did anyone lose Angie right now? Because I'm not seeing her.
She might have just turned off. Yep, or she switched, she said.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Sure. Okay. Right. Okay, well, to be perfectly honest, there's no easy way to say this, Ket, but I didn't really want to have to deal with you and your magic problem in the moment. We all wanted kind of time to get out of there, and frankly, you're a little bit weird about the magic stuff. And I'm not going to say that hiding the items was a nice thing to do as a teammate, but it sure got us out of there faster.
Did you think that I have a problem with the items that we found?
I know you have a problem with magic, and at the time we weren't entirely sure what they were.
That's true. And I can help identify items too. But
right.
I don't have a problem with all magic.
Well, why is that, anyway? I don't think you ever actually told us. You're just kind of really anal about it. Excuse me. If you'll pardon my dwarven.
So you're asking why I have a problem with some magic items or some magic?
Right, like in general. You're really weird about it. Really weird about it.
Well, where I come from, which is not a familiar place to most people here in Cascana, we lived for many hundreds of years under the control of a group of wizards who used magic to control the people, to enslave the people. to keep them under control for years and years until they finally rose up against them and won back some of their own autonomy from the wizards. Even now, it's dangerous there. They're constantly battling against forces of arcane magic. Many perish. Sometimes we just discover things that are left over from those days that are dangerous by themselves. And so people like me were tasked with protecting people from these items and these magic users.
Right, so it sounds to me like you have a whole lot more of a problem with people than you do with just magic as a concept.
True. Magic has a way... Magic is power, and I think you understand that. And it
Larry
has
looks pointedly at the automaton behind her.
Yeah. I follow your gaze over to it. And that has a way of corrupting people. Not everybody, but it has its ways of doing that.
So, again, what am I concerned? So, of course, dangerous magic is going to occasionally attract dangerous people. That's kind of what we're dealing with right now. But it's affecting the group. The reason we hid those items from you is because you're weird about it even among us. Like, we've been fighting as a group for a good long while, so why are you still being so weird about it? I'm not going to take a potion of, like, spider climb and suddenly become a supervillain. That makes no sense.
I have no problem with the potions. I have no problem with the shield that I just got from Sage. These things are tools, and
Right.
they're not inherently dangerous.
Okay.
And I don't know where everyone got the impression that I would have a problem with a potion.
I mean, that was just an example, but... Right, okay.
I just feel like we need to, as a group, trust each other, especially with what we're about to go into and what we're about to face.
I mean, that seems reasonable. That seems logical. So do you want like a handshake, or how do?
That's
okay.
All right.
Good. Look, I'm really busy. Sorry about the items.
All right. I'll let you get back to the automaton.
Thank you. And just out of curiosity, how easy is it for you to identify items? How much of that can you do reliably? Because it would probably save us a lot of trips to Sages. It'd be really convenient.
I can identify items if I study them for a short period of time.
Wonderful. Okay, noted. Good to know. I don't suppose there's any other cool stuff you can do related.
I actually understand a decent amount about arcane magic. Kind of have to in my line of work.
Oh right, you can read Celestial, can't you?
I can.
Oh, okay, that's going to be useful. Weirdly, I can't. So Snicket, if I remember correctly, there's like a bunch of like random Celestial stuff all over this room, or was that the other room?
Oh, it's all over this place.
Yeah, so I realized that I screwed up in character creation and gave Larry the linguist feat, and Celestial's the one language she can't speak.
That's kind of perfect.
Yeah.
It's okay, it makes character interaction happen. Yes!
Yeah. Yeah, so Lara's just kind of being like, all right, well, okay, we can work with this. And kind of point to some part of Celestial that she was trying to study earlier and like just basically use Kat as a translator for as long as he can tolerate it. You are a tool now.
Thanks.
I
in a nice, friendly party member sort of way.
Yep.
I will say this: the longer you have Ket translate things around you, the better handle you will have of Celestial.
Okay,
Every now and
I was
then,
gonna ask.
Yeah, every now and then I'll have you roll an int check, and if you clear a certain DC, you'll gain more and more proficiency with Celestial until you can,
Cool.
read
I was actually
it
gonna message you about that after this. So good. Cool.
Only seeing Angie's eyes above the
I know, it's a little bit freaky, not gonna lie.
All right.
Okay.
So Ket's is he translating things now for you?
That was like a general sort of thing. So I would assume that since we kind of got like the general gist of it the first time around we got in here, and the automaton's kind of working, this would be more just like, hey, confirm this thing that I think I already know is true, sort of thing. She's probably been like piecing stuff together, but it would be nice to have, a direct translation.
I can do that.
Cool. Robot buddies.
Robot buddies.
Oh. Oh shit! I wasn't muted. Robot buddies.
Yeah, vaguely antagonistic robot buddies.
But assuming that you don't want me to translate anything now, I'll probably head back upstairs. Unless you do.
Not now. Probably in about, do I have any idea how long it's going to take for this thing to activate?
It's been going for at least a day now. You assume any time within the next 12 hours to maybe 48.
Okay. Probably the next, within the next few days or so. I'll let you know.
I'll be
You
around.
can go now. Okay.
You can go now.
Thank you.
Dismissed.
I think this went well. Thank you.
I think it went pretty well also. And he will kind of leave.
Oh,
And then
honey.
you walk away.
And then he
Yes.
walks away.
Then he walks away.
Does he arrive as the other group arrives as well?
Yeah, at this point,
Do I spot a very unsubtle Goliath lurking in the hallway?
you come in time to see Gaia come down from the tavern with holding Briar, and
Like
you
a
see
football in the arm.
like a football,
Yeah.
and then you see Pandel, little tail waggling behind them.
So I'm sitting in the main area of this stronghold, and I've made my armor look like a Argyle sweater, like
Oh my
dark
god.
brown and green checks,
Yes.
like a white polo collar underneath,
Bye.
khakis, and just like comfortable brown loafers. And I'm just saying,
Are you Flanders right now?
Please don't tell me we have Flavor Flav and Flanders. No.
Oh my god.
Do you have a pipe? Or do you have a pipe also?
probably not.
Oh,
Just because I don't think armor can make a pipe. I don't think
just
anyone
have
has a
one,
pipe
though.
yet. I might look for a pipe next time we go to the market.
This needs to happen.
Get a pipe. Cool.
So I'm gonna look over at Briar and Gaia and say, does this mean it went well?
Looks at it, Briar.
Yeah. Ozil's gonna help me figure out the
I was just gonna figure out how to get into the ladies' underpants.
Yes.
If he was figuring that out, I wouldn't have expected Briar back already.
but by ladies undergarments, we mean the castle? Because I was trying to be subtle so no one knew that we were trying to break into the castle, saying he's like a guard member.
Because, underpants is definitely the subtle way.
Yeah. Briar. Subtle? You probably shouldn't even.
I mean, he was blushing so much that no one would expect him to be thinking of anything other than my underpants.
Okay.
You are so Pomeranian.
Thank you. That's a really nice compliment.
I knew it would be good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, good.
But yeah.
Hopefully
So, where's Larry?
Yeah. But how's everything going in here?
everything is fine.
They're downstairs for a while.
Oh, really?
Can I insight check Ket?
Running in.
Yeah.
Can I look him over? Can I look him up and down for
Does he look a little rustled?
Yes.
I
What the hell, guys?
So go right ahead.
Oh my god.
This is gonna end
Natural
well.
20!
Oh,
I'm
my
not
god.
even gonna bother rolling.
So what you can tell is that he's not really hiding anything. It just, you can tell it was probably a serious conversation, and that he doesn't want to talk about it very much.
Oh, did we just?
But nope,
I'm
not
endorsing.
explaining myself. Yeah, yes,
I love how we keep saying yes, it's like you can't see that.
right. Oh well.
Nice fucking try. Oh my god.
There we go.
Never mind. I got Jason back.
All right, everyone's here now. All right, I don't know what that, but yeah. So yeah, so it was a serious conversation. Doesn't really want to talk about it, but it's whatever you're thinking it was. It was probably not that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Briar's just gonna still be in go Gaia's arms and go, next
Oh.
time we need to lock them in. I mean, what?
She set you down I set you down on your feet. So
Oh,
I mean, unless you want to stay in my arm, I'm not gonna say no.
it was kind of nice being tall.
carried.
Oh well, then
Aww.
pick her back up.
I like climbing things. This is good.
I'm not actually a tree.
No, but you're sturdy, a ship's mast. You'd be like I'd like to sit on. Okay, wait, no.
Christina.
Does anyone
No.
need food? Is anyone hungry?
Oh yeah, I'm super starving.
I could get some stuff. Bring it down.
So, Ket heads upstairs to go.
Awkwardly goes around and then
Oh
upstairs.
my god.
I'm gonna go talk to Arvel and have a normal conversation.
Brian's just gonna be like, I'm gonna go be working on something in my room. Just knock and don't come in. Okay, thanks, Kat. And then just walk off.
Oh, I guess I'm not holding you anymore. Okay.
I'm gonna go down. I realized I made things awkward. I'm going.
Okay. Guy's gonna sit down at the table then with Tolman. So, I think there's gonna be some interesting interactions later with that lieutenant of the guard there. Wait, wrong accent.
Oh god, no! Not her!
I had the same problem this week. Oh, is that right? Is that I heard conversations about underpants happened.
Oh, there were so many underpants conversations. Well, it was mentioned a lot, but just the fact that underpants was mentioned and his cheeks just went. Poof. Oh, it was so cute. It was so cute.
This will be fun.
Oh yes, I'm actually kind of glad we got stuck on this island.
I'd appreciate it more if we could get off, though.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great. But we'll fix it.
Did anything else happen from the conversation besides underpants and the mentioning of getting into them?
Well, I think he said that he was like working on how to like get into the castle. Like he was still trying to get more information. So I was a little distracted. Sorry.
I completely understand.
But yeah. Did you happen to catch anything of that?
No, I was working on something here, but I didn't hear any suspicious noises or anything, or lack of noises. There was talking pretty much throughout of it.
You know, we're supposed to be like a team, but you know, like you do look really good. So like, I totally appreciate the work that you've been
I
doing.
appreciate it. It's nice and comfortable.
It looks really comfy.
Really
Although
comfortable.
Argyle, really, like, isn't it itchy?
Have you ever been to Shar?
No.
It's a little cold.
That's fair. I mean, like, cold doesn't really affect me, but like, sure.
That's fair.
See, this is a normal conversation, you guys.
At this point, we have completely forgotten what that even feels like.
Yeah. What is normal?
That is the question. Eventually, Kat, you managed, or Val goes and gets you all food and fresh water and whatnot, and she helps bring it down to the table. And she smiles at you guys and hopes you all are doing well, and, you know, if you need anything to let her know. And heads back up because she is trying not to be super suspicious that there are people back here. And sort of heads back up, leaving you guys to your own devices to some tasty foods.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of the food and bring it to Briar's room. And follow her instructions and knock. Working on something. So I knock on Briar's door.
I Sailor Moon the outfit and then open the door.
I brought you some food. You said you were working on something.
Yes, it's... Don't tell anyone. It's a present for Lyris.
Oh, nice. I will keep it a secret.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Enjoy the food.
Thank you.
I imagine she does like Briar finger guns.
Totally picture that now.
I mean,
Talk about
Tristan is
our
already
king
convinced
and
that Larry's becoming a supervillain, so like...
I know she shuts the door. Really, they should be worried about me. And no, I'm kidding.
Dun,
should.
dun.
Thanks, Kat. You're awesome.
You're welcome. And when I walk back, is Lyrie coming up for food?
Yeah, I was thinking she'd be like pretty much sitting at the table with Tolman and Gaia by now.
Okay. And I'm gonna join everyone. Snack on some stuff.
So, how's the robot stuff going?
Is that a question as in like you want me to actually talk to you about it, or is that a question as you want like a good or not good?
No, like, talk to me about it. Like, this shit is fascinating.
Okay. And then she just kind of like word vomits at Gaia about all this really cool Celestials, Glorious Empire automaton stuff. She does not though mention the sentience part in exactly like saying that because she's not entirely positive that's true or not yet. But she does mention that, hey, next time I go down there, you might want to come with.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be something you'd think is really cool. And also, like, it's pretty big and strong, and you're pretty big and strong, and, like, I
Just
think
in
it's
case
going to be
anything
awesome.
happens.
But, yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit of
no, I get it.
it. Like, we saw you lifted the shield, and that was awesome. So if any of us is going to be able to if any of us is going to be able to protect us against it, it's probably going to be you. Sure as heck isn't going to be me.
That's more than fair. Like, I accept that I'm like a meat shield. It's cool. Like, whatever.
I mean,
I make
Yeah.
it good.
Yeah. Which reminds me, we also still need to buy Briar a dress. Let's not
yeah,
give
we
up on
do.
that. I mean, I know she's got her fancy armor, but like, really, there's no excuse for good tailoring or no replacement. Sorry. Yes. Not no excuse. I don't know why I said that.
I mean, like, it depends on what you're wearing it for. Maybe you don't want good tailoring. I mean,
Well,
because
what do you mean?
Giggity.
well, you should have heard the conversation I heard earlier.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There was mention of underwear and, like, how to get into it. I mean, like, they were talking about the
I
castle.
mean, is it like
but...
a thing that's like difficult for people to figure out? I feel like by the time we reach our age, it really shouldn't be that difficult.
I mean, I guess it depends on how focused you are on your work.
I mean,
Let's just say
what
that
work? What
Ozil
work
is
are you possibly doing while you're putting your underwear on? No, explain this to me. I'm very confused.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, Ozil is, like, the cutest when he blushes, like, super hard, because, like, Briar was trying to not be, like, super obvious about, hey, how do we get into the castle? So she was like, how do you get into underwear? And it was just really cute to see how flustered he got.
You know, if it was anyone other than Briar, I would be surprised.
Oh, yeah, no, like, this is, like, par for the course for her.
I mean, did it work?
Kind of? I think.
Okay.
I was a little distracted by the topic, so...
I can imagine. All right, well, good. We're making progress on that. I'm going to move the conversation away from underwear now. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I was just, we were talking about clothing, and so, like, it kind of came back to my mind. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. All
Yeah.
good.
Just let me know whenever you go back down to your robot, and we'll.
What's a robot?
That's a robot.
Robot.
A robot.
Robot.
A robot.
Robot. Oh man.
Let's turn this entire Twitch stream into just us saying robot really for 2 hours.
Why is anyone watching us anymore?
I don't even fucking know. We love you guys for tuning in.
We're the comedy crew.
We're generally D&D light for now. I mean,
For now.
what?
For now. Hey, you already almost made Angie cry. And just
It's
Angie. Just Angie, not anybody else, obviously.
Yeah, nobody else.
Of course. Nobody else. Mm-mm. Sad children? Nah.
No.
I mean,
No.
Anyway. I mean, so, as you all rest and relax, evening time comes around, and, Arvel comes down from the tavern, going to find you guys, and delivers a note that was delivered upstairs. It's a note from Oziel, saying that Galithorn wants to meet you all.
Ooh.
Wants to meet you sometime tomorrow, probably around the evening time, and gives you exact directions to a sort of nearby square where it's generally secluded enough where you guys can meet without too much suspicion, because you don't want to be suspicious, and says he thinks he has a plan after talking with Oziel to get you guys in, and this is probably the best time that they have, so to prepare yourselves, because they don't know how quick they're going to have to move after that. And also tells you to be safe.
Oh, he does care.
I'm not saying he's lawful cinnamon bun, but he's neutral
I
cinnamon
don't know,
bun.
but he might be lawful swole, though.
I mean, he's no Galithorn.
Oh, Oziel, right. I was talking about...
Yeah, well, Galithorn is lawful swole.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything you guys want to do in between now and then?
when we've had the long rest in the morning, I want to go to Sage's shop to do my thing really quickly. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's it. That's all I want to do.
Okay, so you guys settle down for a long rest. Gaia. You wake up in the morning. And as you wake up, you feel like death. And the bite wound that you received from the mage tower is throbbing.
Oh no.
Not in the good way.
And not in the good way. Your dex is reduced by 2. Your constitution is reduced by 2.
Oh shit!
And you are struggling to push yourself up in bed. And your head spins as you get up, and you feel weak and sickly, and it is horrible.
Oh my god. So she's like walking out, just like fucking dragging ass. I need a fucking latte.
I think you might need more than a latte there, Gaia.
Yeah.
Are any of us? Yeah. Are we out there to see Gaia in her condition?
Yeah, I'm assuming Gaia's coming out to what would be breakfast, and you all are sitting at the table. There's already a spread of food.
She tries not to like just flop down because she'd probably break a chair if she did.
I'm going to make a medicine check to try to figure out what I can about what's going on with Gaia.
Okay, feel free to roll medicine.
Oh, well, I can't roll tonight, apparently.
She looks considerably ill. The way she's holding herself a little bit more loosely than before. She's almost ashen. Briar, you're doing medicine too?
Yes.
As you look over, you're like, what could be causing this? And you think about what could have happened recently that would have done this, and the bite that she received, probably it. She, from looking at it and from the way she's acting and holding herself, you assume she may have something called Darakul fever, and that if it's not properly treated, it could kill her.
Okay, is that like a poison? Is it like a disease? Is it a disease?
It is a disease, but it is an especially virulent disease.
Briar, are you telling any of us this?
I'm just gonna start going, like, rummaging through, because I've got that alchemy book. I'm just gonna start flipping through, like, really quickly through my notes. Like, is there anything in here that's gonna help? Because I've got lesser restoration, but I don't think that helps with disease. Oh, it does! It helps with disease! It says there in the thing!
Roll an intelligence check, Briar. Or, no, is medicine wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Then roll a wisdom check.
That's 18 then.
You get a feeling, because of the virulency of this, that lesser restoration won't cut it. You might need a greater restoration.
Ooh,
So I'm going to guess that also means that my lay on hands ability to cure diseases wouldn't cut it either.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, so here's the thing. We need to get like a guy to a really good cleric, like, or druid, like someone better than me, because I can't heal this. This is bad, and also virulent. Like, do I think virulent as in contagious? Like, we should be putting on like gloves and like.
No. You get a feeling that unless
It's gonna spread quick.
it's not going to spread. The only way it can spread is through the bite of the undead who carries it. So, provided Gaia doesn't die, no one's gonna catch it.
So you're saying I can bite people and it's okay?
You can bite someone
know.
and it's generally okay. If you die and then bite someone, a little less okay.
That would be less okay anyway, really.
I can't do anything about this. This is beyond me, and I'm just gonna keep flicking through the book, going. I don't really see anything in here in my book. I don't think so. I think we should get you to like somebody who can heal you, like as a matter of emergency, like ASAP.
I mean, like, if whatever like makes this fucking quick, because like this coffee is not doing it.
Yeah. We need to take care of that, and like she's just gonna like look at her books and just like her chest and be like, it's gonna be today. It's gonna be today. It's like this is more important. This is more important. Okay. Shell. I might have to put the chest plans aside for today. Okay. Right. Let's go ask Avel and see if she knows somebody.
Yeah,
So we
just
have
stay here for a moment, Gaia. Try and eat something.
Stay exactly like that exact position.
yeah, because we haven't met any clerics or
No, I don't think we know anybody in this city who can heal.
No, you have not met any clerics. You have not been to any of the temples here. So you all go in search of Arvel. She's helping clean and sort of start the day with the tavern, and she sees you guys come up, and you know she has a lopsided grin on her face, her sort of red hair pulled back into a thick ponytail, and she sort of leans on her mop and just waves at you all and it's like, morning, where are you all going?
Oh, to you right now. Do you know any clerics or healers that are really good at what they do?
Well, I know a fair amount of healing magic. I'm no cleric, but I trained.
How about bites from zombies?
Oh shit! Someone got bit.
Gaia is downstairs.
She's just gonna,
and
like-
not feeling great right now.
Oh, she
no,
didn't go upstairs. My
No,
bad.
we left you at the table and told you to eat.
Oh well, fine.
Yeah, that was what
But
the
she's just
that was
like-
what the plate of bacon was for. It was just like, here, have a bunch of protein right now.
Somewhere there's a fairy dragon just screaming about bacon. Oh my god, you guys! There's bacon and I'm not eating it! So Arvel kind of looks at you guys and puts her, at least sort of leans her mop against the wall and, quick! For someone her size, she is immediately downstairs and, not even waiting for you to see if you guys are following. Gaia, as you're sitting there looking at the pile of food that your friends left you, you're like, you can feel your heart beat in the wound. And it's just, it hurts. And you look up to see Arvel looking at you, and there's almost this sort of soft smile as she kind of, forgive me, dear, and puts a wrist to your forehead.
What are you doing?
Checking. And she goes, where did you get bit?
Actually, I have no idea where she would have gotten bitten, but I'm assuming it'd probably be somewhere like mid to lower body since she's so fucking tall.
Yeah, you kind of point.
Probably like hip.
She goes, I'm not going to ask you to get undressed, but it hurts, throbbing, you feel weak.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm just dragging ass this morning. Like, it happens, but like, you know, there's this like, I can feel my heartbeat in the wound, and like, it's kind of weird.
It's only going to get worse if we don't take care of it.
Oh, okay.
Like, the horrible thing about this thing is that the weaker you get, the harder it is to fight it. And it makes you weaker and weaker until you die. It's something that has cropped up only since we arrived here in whatever the hell we are at. But, hold on a second. And she reaches out and touches you and casts Greater Restoration. Because she's a
Oh my
bard.
god, I could kiss her.
You went to the right person.
Oh!
That's why she knows mending.
Oh my god, it feels so good.
Magic. She lets go and wiggles magic fingers.
She's gonna like just grab Arabelle and just hug her. Oh my god, you were like the best person in the world right now. Holy shit.
I'm glad you're alright. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Sorry. And she lets go.
No, don't worry. I like it rough. I mean, good morning! I hope you all are
Good
enjoying
morning.
your breakfast.
All right. Good morning.
No, I feel a lot better. So like, I still need to finish breakfast.
Well, as she looks to you all, it's like, if you encounter any undead, be very careful. I'm definitely not going to be with you wherever you go, as much as I have come to like you all quite a bit. I'm not risking my life.
Yeah.
But
Probably good idea. Not a big fan
Understood.
myself.
the undead here have, whatever is happening here, it's changed them. They've become corrupted, and they have killed far more easily. Whatever this fever that hits, it weakens and kills, and people rise up. It's unlike anything I've ever seen, and I don't know what's causing it. So if you come to any undead, please be careful.
So, engage and disengage like immediately. Got it.
At least protect yourself from their bites.
All right.
It's gonna be difficult because I really don't like armor. Kind of like gets in the way of a lot of things. But I'll see what I can do. The rest of you though, like, stay back. I'll take care of everything.
Thank you for reminding me.
Can I just like hug the guy from the back, like impromptu, like hug, and then just be like, "This didn't happen," and just take my box and like, "See you all later. Please stay safe."
Well, if we're
Where are
talking
you
about
going?
She's so weird.
I heard that, and I didn't that comment.
stay safe yourself, Briar.
Why do I feel like one of us should follow her again?
I feel like you're right.
I feel like that's always true.
Right? Like,
I mean, Pendel, do you want to go follow her again?
Pandel flickers her tail.
Go on.
Do I notice Pandel following me?
Roll stealth
do
for
you?
roll stealth for Pandel.
That's a 17.
I don't.
Nope. It's just really so Briar's going off to go see Sage. Are you guys going to do anything else before you're supposed to meet Galathorn?
Just what I'm putting on here now.
Well, I was just going to suggest that we send Ket against any undead because he actually has like armor and clothing.
I'm also pretty
I
good
have
at this.
clothing? Ugh.
Well, like
Well, some.
so.
You. Everything is covered. Well, the important
Well,
parts are covered.
that's not. I distinctly remember there being a whale tail.
Like I said, the important bits are covered.
All right.
So, like, for serious though, like, how, and she's looking at Kat when she says this,
Oh,
and
wow,
maybe
cool. All right.
Tolman, I think, because I think she knows that Tolman has a thing against undead.
No.
No,
No.
it's not obvious that you don't like undead.
I
I
mean,
mean,
who likes
other than
that, really?
no one likes him.
I mean, that's fair, but whatever. But mostly looking at Kat for this.
Yeah.
Do you like know of any way to like protect without armor, like?
From the bites these things deliver,
Yeah.
that would be difficult. There is something I can cast that might help.
Oh.
Aside from that, it's a matter of just keeping away from them.
Well, shit, I'm fucked then.
But I will do what we can if we get into another fight with those.
Okay. But, like, for the most part, we should probably just, like, avoid them.
Yes, I mean, I have some particular skills that are good against those creatures. And
Yeah.
Tolman can, and Lyrie can do a lot of damage from range.
Yes. Which I will remember to do this time, rather than rushing in with completely forgetting Quill is a thing that exists.
You know, I should probably get like more than just the javelins that I've got, so like I can do shit from range.
And we can also, if we end up in a fight with these where it's not the only thing we're facing, you could certainly hold your ground against things that do not bite and transmit diseases.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
we really have no idea what we're going to face in the keep yet.
Yeah, maybe we should like inquire about that, like see if anybody
Right.
knows what they have in there.
We have so many people who've been in there before. Like, what didn't Naveri used to work there?
Mm-hmm. She
She's
was
got
the
some
chancellor.
idea. Right.
Well,
We
I
should.
don't know how much things have changed since.
It's better than knowing nothing.
Yeah.
That's true.
Can't
Right.
We could always ask Galathorn when we see him later.
Yeah.
You would probably have a better idea of what's currently there. That's true.
Fresh intel from Ozia, probably.
Right.
I like the idea of asking Galathorn.
Do you want to just go meet him by yourself, Gaia?
No,
I
no,
mean,
no, no,
like-
no, 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 no. We are not letting everyone in this party go out
Oh.
and go. Believe me, when we are done, you can do whatever you please.
Okay, group mom. Jeez.
Oh, please don't call me that ever again. No, thank you. I'll tell you right now, that's not happening. Like I said, you can do whatever you please. Just not when we're about to go storm a castle.
But like, it's one last hurrah before potential death. Who doesn't want to do that?
Aren't you like didn't you just like wake up feeling like death?
She's better now. Time to
Yeah,
celebrate.
of course I'm better now.
That got better.
I mean, like, there's still a little bit of like fatigue, but whatever. Like, I'm sure I'll be fine like tomorrow.
Okay, well then tomorrow, assuming we're back by then, you know what? I'm not having this conversation anymore. I don't want to know.
That is just chuckling. Just,
Anyway, let's go to information. Or once Briar comes back.
Alright, so are you guys going to go talk to Naveri?
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are going to go talk to Naveri. And so, Briar, you managed to get to Sage's in record time.
It's like I've been going there every single day, bugging him.
He actually manages to open the door just as you get there.
Hi, have you finished my court stuff?
No, I have not, but come in and we'll work on that box you have.
God, his voice is sweet every single time.
I'm just like holding it like, yes, like his box. Look, see, it's fine Tauranian craftsmanship.
It is indeed. There's a reason why when I seek craftsmanship, I often choose the craftsmanship of Tauren.
I mean, I know we're known for our steel, but our wood's not bad too.
I don't have a 10-foot pole, so I'm not touching that.
Oh, so much to say.
I love how Sage's just like kind of gotten used to us at this point. It just rolls off him.
He kind of motions you, and as you walk in, he shuts the door and he locks it, and he leads you in back and then down a set of stairs, and you are now in Sage's personal workroom. There is absolutely almost nothing in this room. What you see is it is a square room, and inset in the floor are gold circles and runes, and it's mirrored on the wall. It's mirrored on the ceiling as well. There's grooves and sigils across the walls, and as you come in here, there's an ambient feeling of magic. It's not unpleasant, but you get the feeling that Sage does a lot of work down here. So there's sort of this low-key magical hum. And he takes the box and he sets it dead center in the circle.
This is gonna be so cool. So cool.
And he motions for you to stand opposite of him, and you don't have to do anything, but you'll be safe there and can watch it work.
Yes, please.
And he sort of centers himself, and spidery words of arcane magic start spilling over his lips, and his fingers start moving as he sort of traces sigils in the air, and you feel this sort of whirlwind start to build. At first, it's like the soft breeze coming off of the lake of your youth, but it starts to build until it's like a rushing river, a gale, and the sigils in the floor start to light up. The circles of gold almost burn with fire, and you watch as sigils start to burn one by one into the box that you made. And it reaches a fever pitch as he holds his hand over the top of it, and there is this sort of rush almost of magic straight to the box, as if everything is being pulled into that point. You watch as your hair flutters towards the box as if there's a great force of wind behind you, and then it slowly dissipates as if a sudden summer storm has come and left. And he opens his eyes, and you look down and you watch as the magic fades, and what you have is a chest. And he looks at you and he says, "Go on."
Come here, boy, and I just pat my legs.
There is crick, 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 crick of wood as the box gets itself up and pads over to you and then nudges your leg.
Oh my god, and I'm just gonna hug it and go, "You're a good box. You're a good chest. You're a good Chester. Chester, your name's Chester now."
And the box opens, the lid opens, and you swear a little tongue comes out.
Aww.
And he sort of nudges you again, and Sage is smiling softly as he sort of steeples his fingers out in front of him, his tail slowly curling and uncurling.
This is amazing. You're amazing. Is this permanent? He's not going to turn back, is he?
He's permanent. He is fully realized.
This is incredible. This is... Wow. Whoever thought magic could be this kind of immense? My teacher never taught me about this. I'm just going to scritch the box in, which just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Magic is varied and wide as the people of this world. It can be used for great things and for evil things, so I think your cat knows that best. But
yeah,
I try to leave the world a little bit better than how I found it, at least as much as I try, and I think that you all are doing so as well.
If I want something else making, but I want to, like, I know the spell, I just don't quite know how to put it into something. Could you help me with that?
I could indeed.
See, I want to make a little wooden, like, amulet, and I want to put speak with animals. It doesn't have to work all the time, just like once a day would be fine.
Actually, did you want to do that now?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I mean, we're already working. The magic's already in the air. Why not? I could do you one better. I can make it so it's permanent. Consider that a gift.
I'm just gonna go. Okay. This is totally a Talrenian tradition, and I don't know if this is like a tradition where you're from. And I'm just gonna like slowly put my arms out and then just be like, "This is called a hug," and then just hug him.
How tall is Briar?
She's like 5 foot.
Did you say like 5'6"-ish?
Yeah.
I think so, she
I
was
was
5'6".
I was like 5 foot. because I couldn't remember the and bit.
5 foot medium.
Yeah, 5 foot.
She's 5'6".
Yeah.
As you go to hug Sage, you realize he's maybe about 6'3".
Mm.
And he kind of,
Yeah.
he gives you a hug back and sort of pats you on the shoulder and says, "All right, let's make this speak with animals." I take it it's probably for the panther that's patiently waiting outside the store.
Pandal followed me?
I'm assuming that is Pandel. I don't know many Black Panthers that call Ivalis home.
Oh, god damn it. I mean, she should have just said she was coming with me. This was fine.
Don't worry. And you present this sort of wooden medallion, and again, he calls it magic, but this time he's having you take the lead. So you're casting it as you know the spell, and as you're casting, you can feel that magic being funneled into the wood. And you watch as sort of a physical manifestation of your druidic power is made manifest. And this doesn't take nearly as long because it's not nearly as complicated of an enchantment, but there's this sort of ceiling pop as the magic is done. And the wooden amulet now has druidic written all over it, calling to the power of nature and of animals, of them working in harmony. And as you turn, there dead center in the little wooden medallion is a tiny little black panther.
I'm just gonna pick it up and go, okay, so do I give this to Tolman or to the panther? Tolman?
I would give it to Tolman. I think
Good.
he'd like to see. If you have anything else you want enchanted or done, feel free to drop by. We can work things out.
Thank you so much, Sage. You're frankly amazing.
I do my best, and to be quite honest, what you all are doing is amazing. And he walks you back upstairs, and as he opens the door to let you out, he stops you and he goes, "You all are and his demeanor changes as he starts to talk to you. He's standing up a little bit straighter, his tail falls still, and the look on his face is a little bit more intense, and the dreaminess in his voice is gone. He goes, "You all walk a very dark path, but I have nothing but the utmost faith in you all. You have power, and Galathor knows you have the fortitude of heart to complete what is coming up. You all will find yourselves on the threshold of shadow made flesh. I have a feeling you will not yield."
Well, I'm from Talren. We don't really yield that well.
No, you don't. And that's frankly what I admire most. And then there is Gogaya, taken from her home. How she still stands tall in the face of adversity. And Lyrie, brilliant. And Ket, who will never yield in the face of evil, and even Tolman, the ranger. You all are special, and I am very glad you found yourselves here.
Me too.
You may call me friend, and whatever comes, I will be here for whatever you need. And he bows his head.
I was gonna say, I'd give you a Talranian kind of like friend thing, but I think that might hurt both our heads, so...
He kind of points to his horns. It may hurt just a little bit, but... I was unsure. My visions were not clear when you all came here, but things have become more certain of late.
Oh, shit. Thing.
We may want to talk to you about that in the future. And like the thing I saw in the globe, maybe that as well. Okay.
It sounds good. I am working on reclaiming the orb. It is being fixed slowly. I should be able to have it up and running, which means I will be able to see things a lot more clear on my end, and in turn should be able to give you all much clearer information in the future.
Thanks. Maybe when we're back in when we're back in the normal world, as normal as it is, I might have a job for you as well.
And as he talks, the dreaminess comes back. You watch as his tail starts to flicker a little bit. Well, I am definitely here for whatever job you may have lined up. I must admit it is rather boring just selling magical items.
Yeah. You say boring, and then I just go, look at Chester. He's like, do you want to go meet your mommy now? Do you want to go meet your mommy? Yeah, let's go meet him.
And Chester starts to bounce. Click, 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 up and down.
I'm like, maybe this might draw attention. Okay, into my arms. And I hold out my arms for him.
Chester kind of hunkers down, and the little back end wiggles, and leaps. And it's like the cat leaping across it just doesn't quite make it. He gets like 6-inch clearance. Buddy.
I just look over down and was like, okay, and then just bend down and pick him up. Just be like, it's okay, buddy, it's okay.
And he kind of falls still in your arms, but he's leaning against you, and it's a wooden chest. There's weight to it, but the weight's now greater, as if there's been something added. But there's nothing inside, nothing has physically been changed, but there is more of a weight to this now. And as you walk outside, Pandel's been kind of just sitting there in a shadowy corner just watching you guys, like, honey, coming out. It's been so long.
I go, okay, we're gonna go back now, Pandel. Thanks for looking after me. And then I'm gonna give you scriptures when we're home, okay? And then I just go back to the tavern, really quickly, I'm gonna be so happy. This is the best present.
So
I'm gonna one foot kick open the door. I'm using a DM inspiration for this. I'm kicking it open. Oh, that's good. 19. It is a modified 20.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
You feel the generations of Talrenian ancestors looking on as you kick down the door, and you get the feeling that they're nodding, going, "Yeah, that's our girl."
So proud. I'm like, "Hi, Arvel," and they're just keep going.
Arvel kind of like, "How? Just Talrenians." And we're going to switch as Ket, Tolman, Lyrie, and Gogaya are going to talk to Naveri.
Alright.
You guys easily find her. She's generally been here in Sunstone with you guys, though she's often off other places. You realize there is a small library here, and she is currently reading through some books. She smiles as you all walk in and gently closes the book she's reading before walking over to meet you and asks, good morning. How are you all? Is there anything that I can do?
We're meeting with Galathorn later, and we're probably going to be investigating the keep pretty soon, and we're just wondering what you could tell us about it, the inner workings and so forth.
Do you have a map? That would be a good place to start.
Yes, actually, I took a map with me. I thought it might be of use for planning to go and try to take it back. We've had lofty ideals since the beginning of removing her ladyship from power. That Rissara should not be allowed to have full power over. And she goes and she, there's a sort of shelf that is nothing but scrolls, and she quickly looks and finds the one she's looking for before taking it out. She motions you all to a heavy wooden table in the center, and using some weights opens it. And what you can see is a multi-tiered plan of what the castle looks like. And she motions and she goes, I will freely admit that there are tunnels that are not on here that do exist in the tower. Obviously, they didn't want anybody to know after it had been constructed. There is a tunnel that was to be used for the Lord and Lady of Fianna to escape should the city ever fall. It's supposed to take you outside. I have never been able to find it, but I can only assume with her ladyship shutting everything down, it is probably highly guarded, if not more so. And then she shows you that the very bottom level is the dungeon area.
Mm.
And she points below it, and she goes, there is a secret level I know exists, but is not on the map. I do not know what exactly it is, what exactly is in there, but I know it exists. I've seen the door. It is heavily locked, both magical and mundane, and the only person I know that has the keys is her ladyship. If she is doing anything that she does not want anybody else to know about, can guarantee you it's down there. It is unscribable. I have asked Sage to look to see, and it cannot be magically teleported into. Whatever it is, she does not want anybody to know what's down there.
I mean, like, doors can be broken down.
Not all doors can.
Oh, if you try hard enough.
Well, the
I mean,
Telrenians
we do have a teller in.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Telrenian are well adept at kicking down doors. Gods.
Mm-hmm.
And then she points up, and then there's where the servants' quarters are, the kitchens, and then there's the main floor where the throne room is for receiving. There's the ballroom. There's the first level entrance to the library. She points out where the guest wing is, and then there's a level above that where it's where more guests can stay, as well as the second level entry to the library. And then there's the top floor where, at the very top, is where the living apartments for the Lord and Lady are.
Okay.
Is that where she would typically spend most of her time, in your experience?
Yes, there's also a private office up there as well. There's an office on the main floor, but her ladyship liked her more private one. It has private access to the third level of the library, which can only be accessed through her room.
Does the third level of the library, could that be used to access her room as well?
There is a secret way that servants go. It's generally been closed off and disused, and most of the servants are terrified of her ladyship to use it. That is a possibility if we can get you into the castle. There's also, I believe, though I have not seen, several tunnels leading from the dungeon to a holding cell in the city. But again, that's rumors. Galathorn would know better about that. But there may be something I don't know if he knows. This island was heavily settled by the Glorious Empire. Sunstone is here, but the Sunstone once spanned this entire city. An entire fortress. I believe there is possibly a way under the city to access the castle. I'm not certain of it. I've been looking in the books. There's some ancient tomes here that hint at something like that. It may be accessible in other parts of the city. I don't know if Galathor knows.
the other side to that coin is that, like, Sunstone isn't actually as secure as we thought it was.
Right.
I
Possibly.
believe we've. Yeah. Well,
That makes me nervous.
Well, I have, as you all have been running around, have spent my entire time looking to make sure there's nothing that leads anywhere else, and I think for the most part this section of Sunstone is completely sealed. Most of what used to be tunnels or hallways leading elsewhere have completely caved in, and I am talking with Sage and Arvel on sealing it further.
well. Yeah, it's a very cat. What I mean, in case of emergency, maybe we don't want there, like, in case our hidey hole gets discovered, that's the entrance is through Podville's Tavern. We don't want to be exactly like trapped down here.
Right.
Maybe we keep one tunnel very secret and very open in case of egress. And we put a little bit of a surprise in case anyone wants to follow us down it.
That may be true, but right now I think we should focus on getting into the castle in the first place. I don't know that we
Oh,
certainly want to spend a bunch of time and resources on booby trapping our stronghold at this moment.
if
We
get
can
to
also,
that.
like, use the fact that things are connected
Right.
to get into the castle. Like, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword.
I mean-
Maybe we don't want to block everything off right now, is all I was suggesting.
Right. I mean, it's not causing a problem at the moment. I feel like, if anything, it's not going to cause a problem. It's more likely to cause problems once we're on our way back, at which point we'll be better equipped to deal with them. Also, by the way, there's a giant robot in our basement that's designed to protect this place. Not sure if you're aware of that, but we're getting a bit of an edge soon, so that'll be good.
Are you sure it's designed to protect the place? Not
Yes.
being you and your side, but okay. That's
I mean,
that was a
As it says on the tin, literally written on the tin.
Oh, well then if it's actually written instead of a guess, I feel much better. Thank you.
it does appear to be designed to protect the space.
See,
I'm
even he
all for an
agrees.
11-foot tall bronze machine being able on our side. I'm okay with this.
Right?
There used
And I
to
mean,
be-
like, you know, if it gets out of hand, I'll take care of it.
There used to be
Yeah.
more.
Right. It's going to be wonderful. Wait,
There
what?
used to be more.
There used to be more. From
Where?
from what I've read, since Sunstone was the size of the city, there were hundreds of them. I don't think any of them have survived other than the one here, because precisely this place has been sealed off from what happened to the rest of it. As far as I have been made aware, only the Lord and Lady know for certain. But the only pieces of the Great Sunstone that still exist are possibly this and what's under the castle. If you ask for my opinion, and if you are more than welcome to discard it, I think the easiest way might be through Galathorn and going through another one of the holding areas. And if there's the tunnel that is still intact in between that and the castle, using that to get to the dungeons.
We'll certainly talk to him about that later today then.
Agreed.
If there is any other way into the castle that is easier, I will continue to look. I don't want to put you all in any unnecessary danger.
I know
Yeah.
that you have not been in the keep recently, but do you have any idea what we may face in there?
I honestly don't know. The gods, most likely, and they are formidable, but they've probably not faced anything like what you have faced. But with
Gaia points to the bite. Anything like this?
possible. Very possible. Though to be quite honest, I fear more of the creatures you faced when they came up through the shadows.
Hey,
Mm.
It's strange. I've never seen or heard of this before. It's Islanora. Our history is steeped with legends and stories of the Feywild. I mean, we are elves, and our ancestry, our bloodline descends from them. But this is different. This is perverse. I don't know exactly what you'll find in there, but I can only assume it's not good. Probably more of the same. And knowing her ladyship, if she has control over these shadow creatures, possibly something a bit more powerful. But as long as you bring light with you, I think you'll be alright.
Looks at Cat.
Light I can do.
Oh, I think we're bringing a beacon with us, so...
I mean, he does, like, literally glow.
Yeah, it's actually kind of alarming. Didn't he, like, hurt you with it one time? Like...
Oh, yeah. No, he
No,
definitely, he
he
got,
got,
like,
like,
icing a little
Yeah,
bit.
so much light.
Yeah.
You
I mean, like, it was
glow.
really cool, though.
Sometimes.
I do keep meaning to ask you about that.
Yeah, should we
Right!
bring like a bucket of water just in case? Like, combust or something?
I think we need that more for Briar.
Cool her down, probably.
We can
Yeah.
talk about this more later.
Or should we bring it for you later?
I-
Kaya.
Are you saying you want to make me... Nope.
I will keep looking to see if there's anything that I can find or remember.
We
that
almost
will be
made it through an
helpful.
entire conversation.
Almost.
We're so close!
And it wasn't me.
Naveri turns to you, Ket, and goes, "There is something I think you should be wary of. It was a recent addition before what happened, before the island was taken. It's in her private quarters. I remember seeing it there, questioning her about it. She was evasive at the time. I figured she was just being mercurial, as she often can be. She has a mirror. It is ornate, and from what I can tell, it is magical. And knowing what's gone on here, I do not believe it to be of a good magic."
Noted. It's good to know.
If you see it, if you find it, destroy it.
I will.
Thank you. For what's happened to our people, for what's happened to the island, to the innocents whose lives all have been lost. I would like to see everything that caused it dealt with. And I promise you all, I will reward you personally.
Honestly, just seeing someone who does that to kids, getting crushed, that's payment enough, I think, for me. That and, the payment that waits us back in the other world.
Other
Yeah.
plane? Other plane.
It's really complicated,
Other
and, like,
dimension?
It is.
I don't know. But yeah, sure, whatever.
Like, we see the moon every once in a while. Didn't realize how much I liked, like, moon and stars until now.
It's amazing what having even the mundane taken from you can do.
Yes, we'll find a way to stop this.
We need to get back before too much time passes. If time is even passing normally.
If the Fae are involved, I mean, this is not the Feywild, obviously. But
Right.
if it's even tangentially related, I worry about the time that's been passed.
Right.
But I will be the optimist and hope for the best.
Thank you for your help.
Alright.
Thank you, Natalie.
She-
Is there any... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if there's any way I could try to commit this map to memory so that someone else could take it, so we don't just have, like, one person holding a map.
Roll an intelligence check for me.
Well, then you can take it and then you can study it further as well.
Natural 20!
Oh, yeah. You.
Photographic memory.
Okay. Larry has a photographic memory of this map.
Yep. You look
Then
at
she'll
it,
hand it to Tolman.
and it is burned into your memory.
In the
All right, that's taken care of.
As you guys go back out to the sort of main room, you hear footfall as someone's coming down from the tavern down here, and you watch as Briar holding a chest comes walking in.
What's the chest from?
Where'd you get that?
Yeah.
I
Does
made
that have
it.
feet?
I made it.
You
How
made
did
a
that?
chest with feet?
Okay. Clarice.
Briar?
Say Chester, come here, and I put the box down.
Okay. Chester, come here.
Go on, boy. Go meet your mommy.
And
What?
the box gets up and
Oh my goodness.
bounds over to you, Larry, and sits at your feet, and the back end of it starts to wiggle a little bit.
Larry gives, like, the most undignified squeal. Oh my goodness, this is... Briar, how did you make this? How does it work?
I got Sage to help me with it. I made the box. It's got your initials on it, and yeah, I had this idea to make like a little companion because you like automatons, but I can't do metal things. So I thought a chest. I can do chests. Chests are easy, and I thought Chester's a really cool name because. And it's kind of maybe a bag of holding as well. I'm not so sure how that works, but we'll see.
Yep.
Yeah, prove the name Chester. Good one, Brian.
Sit?
He sits.
Oh my goodness. And Larry just gives Briar, like, a huge hug.
Briar takes it just like, look at, like, okay, so this wasn't going to be present day, but I also kind of finished another project, and she's just going to go, so, really sorry, Kat and Gaga, I haven't finished your things yet. So, Tolman,
What?
this is for you, and she just holds out the amulet, like, because you want to speak to Pandal, so this should do it. This one I helped with, this one I made, all by myself. Well, Sage helps as well, but this is all my magic.
You made it helped with the Panda, come here,
Pandal pads over.
and I put the amulet around her neck. Hello?
And there is a moment, and then you hear a soft voice going, "Hello, Tolman." And she headbutts you.
I kneel down and just hug her. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. I'm just petting Panda and hugging her head and neck.
Yes, that feels wonderful. So, now, Tolman, you can now permanently speak to Pandal, and she can talk back.
Yay. Pandal dialogue.
And, Chester is indeed a bag of holding. Only, if you feed something to Chester, you go, "Chester, give me this," he will spit it up.
Oh my god. Okay. About how big is Chester, like dimension-wise?
How big did you make the box, Briar?
Like, I'm holding out my arms so you can see clearly how big it is. It's like, oh, this is like bigger than a keyboard,
Okay, so...
like lengthwise. Bigger
Okay.
than that.
Okay.
So maybe about 3 feet, 2.5 feet, 3 feet long.
Okay, so not necessarily like practical for bringing with us like on the average adventure, but not like a big old like giant trunk. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
You gonna put junk in that trunk?
So much. You don't even know.
Chester kind of headbutts your leg softly, Lyrie. Like,
Larry kind of leans down and starts just looking all over, trying to see how he works, and also just kind of Loki scritching him a little bit, chest scritches.
It's clearly happy with the scritchies, and you look and roll Arcana for me.
What's my Arcana again? 20, not natural.
Okay, so you look at it, and it is ingenious, the level of magic that's been put into this. You can sort of see where it's spells of movement, spells of creating sort of a pocket dimension just to hold things and recall, and some of this reminds you of some of the Glorious Empire magic of you creating sort of a magical sentience, but without the need to bind a spirit to it. So this is very much pure magic, and very benign and soft, and very, very well made and sturdy. And you have a feeling that something barring destroying the box itself, Chester's probably going to be around for a while.
Okay, good to know. And as far as just on technology wise, this is nothing mind blowing exactly. This is just extremely, extremely well made.
Extremely well made, and the precision of the magic, so that it doesn't use too much, is phenomenal. You're getting a really good feeling for the sort of the magical prowess of Sage, and it's commendable. He would be considered some of the best from back home.
Okay.
Makes it really weird that he's over here running a magic shop, but
Larry's way more interested in Sage now.
Okay.
I mean, you've already tried to seduce him. That's not a thing.
Seduction, you mean you? However, whatever. Fuck it.
But yeah, Larry's just kind of on the ground, playing with Chester. The tail is moving back and forth.
It's kind of just happy box. The lid is clicking, making little happy clicky noises, and
Okay, you're gonna kill me with this description. I love him so much.
And Pandel is sort of rubbing up against you, Tom, and going,
Yep.
I love you. I get to tell you that. I'm so happy.
I love you too, Pentel. Just
And they're just over there.
yeah, we're just simple conversation in the corner.
It's wonderful, and you hear, these people are so strange.
You're telling me. I know, right? It's
I'm just gonna
normal.
put this
It's
out
not a
there
thing
that
with this group.
if I really wanted to, I could, hold on.
Yeah, you
I
could
really
join in.
wanted to. Just say it.
So yeah, you guys now have some cool toys. And by toys, I mean you have a lovely new companion in Chester, and you're able to, Tillman's actually able to talk to Pandel, which I think is absolutely wonderful.
I'm so
so
glad she's not like Mike's Raven and hi, yes, hello, yes, food.
oh,
hi.
Gwen? Dad,
Yeah, wait.
Dad, I love you, Dad, I love you, Dad, I love you. It's like,
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Gwen.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you guys want to do before you're supposed to meet Galathorn?
Just definitely gonna go with hair down.
Oh.
I'm just gonna be casually looking at Galgaia's fists for no apparent reason.
Is this another one of Briar's euphemisms?
Nope, just genuinely looking at her. Anytime she's doing anything, I'm just going, okay, that's how the joke. Okay, and then just pulling out a notebook and just making little notes.
Are you trying to be stealthy about this at all?
It's Briar stealth, so
I'm checking out your hands. That's hot.
not that stealthy. Really not that stealthy.
I mean, because, like, my passive perception is only 13, but, like...
I rolled like a 3.
You what? You rolled a 3?
Oh, buddy.
Oh, okay. So, like, guys, just like... Do you want like a closer look? Because, like, you know, here... I know they're big.
I'm just gonna take one and be like, okay, and now make a fist.
Why?
And then make a hand. And
Okay. What?
cool. Cool, just seeing how your hands move.
Sorry, what's going on?
Nothing.
Uh-huh,
And then just kind of like walk away going, maybe if I put
So
crystals...
that's a natural 20 on insight?
She's totally checking out your hands.
Uh-huh.
I'm making notes like, are you peeking at her notebook?
Probably. If she's, like actively writing things in front of guys, she's gonna be like...
It looks like she's trying to figure out a way to make, like, gauntlets. Like punchy, big fists. If you've ever seen Steven Universe, like...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, Garnet's fists,
Yes,
like that.
Yes, I'm here for this.
But she's trying to figure out how to do it out of wood and then put crystals into it, so it's kind of looking a bit shit at the moment. That's why she wants to look at your hands.
So, like, you know, if you ever just, like, want to take measurements of them, just go ahead. It's okay.
Cool. I'll be back at some point to do that, yes.
Okay. Wink.
Giggity.
So talking about hands are we?
The minute she said fist, I was like...
Oh my god!
So, anyway, so you guys have a couple more hours to burn before you're supposed to meet Galathorn. So, other than some of you making sure you're looking your best, is there anything else you guys are doing?
I don't think so. Nothing in particular.
Don't think
I'll
so.
probably be actually starting to do some scrap leather testing.
Okie dokie. So you started on that. Eventually it gets close to time, so you all get ready and head out. You command Chester to stay behind?
For now, yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do with him now that I have him, and I think bringing him on this scary mission right away is not the greatest plan. Okay, yeah, I'll do that later. Okay, yep. That's all for now.
Okay, so he starts to try to follow you. Like, I'm going with Mom. And you're like,
buddy.
no,
Oh, buddy.
buddy, you have to stay here. And he kind of just, like, deflates a little bit.
Can I tell him to go down and keep the automaton company?
Yep.
Okay. No. Actually, shoot, sorry, I wasn't anticipating having, like, another mini dog companion to, have to control. Yeah, for now I'm gonna have him, keep the automaton company. They can be robot buds for a little bit.
Buddies.
Buddies.
So
For now. Yeah. And sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna, real fast, make sure Quill and Chester get to know each other a bit, like, because when you get, like, animals and they meet each other for the first time, it's always a little bit weird, but, like, Mommy loves you both. It's
have
okay.
them, like, sniff each other through the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chester, once you give Chester the command to stay with the automaton, Chester kind of straightens back up like, I have a job now!
Mm-hmm.
It kind
Guard the automaton.
You see Settle right, sort of in a guard stance going, I will. Kind of looks at you and wiggles a little bit like, I got this.
Okay. You're gonna do great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to figure out if there's, like, treats or something I can give it. Like
I
oil?
like sausages.
Yeah, I would just go in the bag of holding.
I'm not gonna put 1,000,000 rotting sausages in my new best friend.
You liked rotting sausages. God, check your privilege.
You might regurgitate them later.
Well, sure, but like, what are they gonna do in like this bag of holding?
Maybe you know what? It's probably just going to devour it. Like, who knows? Maybe it just eats it. I mean, could be.
You know, I don't know that that's not true. So, okay, you win this round. Okay, but yeah, no. So she'll leave him guarding the automaton and be like, "Mommy loves you," and then.
Okay. So you all head out. Are you? Excuse me. Are you stealthing?
Are we stealthing to? Yeah.
To the secluded secret area where we don't want anyone else besides us and Galthorn being.
I cast Pass Without a Trace. Because as we know, I'm not stealthy. Because I have no dex. Which is great, because I rolled a 4. So 14.
Nope. Make that a 26 for me.
Okay.
Because my dex is still one lower.
Damn.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Okay, so you guys start moving through the streets. Most everybody seems to be either heading home or heading to the nearest tavern for winding down for the evening. You all managed to get to the sort of the secluded square where Galthorn's supposed to meet you guys. Are you going in and just taking up a spot, keeping watch for him, or are you guys going to hold back until you see movement?
Do you want to do the scouting thing again? Or...
You want me to be some kind of animal?
We should probably stick to the shadows as much as we
Yeah,
can.
no. Yeah, I meant like setting up one of the familiars, like either Pendel or Quill, to scout ahead of him.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to send Quill overhead and
Okay.
up and just sniff out the area.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, Pendel, do you smell anything off?
Okay, so roll perception for those who are going to be looking out.
Oh wow, cool. Oh, garbage.
21 on Pendel's smell check.
Okay.
And a natural 20 for Tolan's perception.
Ooh.
Got it.
Okay, so you guys keep watch, looking out. You don't see anybody seems to have followed you. In fact, nobody seems to be coming this way. You are waiting for a minute or two until Tolman, you notice there's movement in the shadows, and at first you start to go for your bow, but then you're able to get a better look and you see Galthorn being extremely stealthy through the shadows, coming to the opposite end of the square, and he seems to be waiting for you guys now.
I let out a low whistle and then step forward, motioning for the rest of the group.
Move forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. As you step forward, Galthorn steps forward. He looks very much like he has, though you swear there might be a new streak of gray through his hair. And he has a little bit more stubble where his goatee is not.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Things have been a little rough, but things are good. The children are safe, their families are safe. They're where the guards can't get them.
That's not a euphemism for dead, right?
No, they're very
Okay,
much
cool.
alive. The children are a little... They are going to be having nightmares for a while.
I believe it. I really
I had a
do.
nightmare, so yeah,
Dude. anything horrible happen to them that you could tell while they were in there, or are they just horribly scared from...
It's been hard getting any information out of them that wasn't the ladies were scary.
When you go through something like that, it's kind of hard to talk about it at first. You kind of have to process it a little bit.
No, that's understandable.
Yeah.
At this point, Gaia, Galathorn looks at you, and his eyes just go a little bit soft.
Her cheeks darken just a little bit. Just a smidge!
He kind of just gives you a very kind smile before looking at you all and goes, I think I have a way in, and I think this is going to need to be sooner rather than later. Oziel has heard some things going on in the castle that makes me fearful that things are progressing far faster than I had hoped. And at this point, you all hear a woman scream, blood-curdling scream, and then you all hear the words echo through a nearby alleyway of, "Not my son, take me, please."
Oh my god, I'm going to
Oh,
kill
no,
someone.
no.
At this
Gaia's probably
Wait.
already taking off.
Yeah, pulling weapons and running after.
Mm-hmm.
Galathorn is doing the same. You can hear, "Shit!" and he just starts running.
Mm-hmm. Taking off after him, pulling out the mall.
Fuck.
As soon as I see somebody like looking like they're attacking somebody, I'm casting Entangle.
As you guys sort of run through a sort of tangled alleyway, you come out to what seems to be another square. There is not a soul around except for what seem to be two guards, and you see a woman half crumpled on the cobblestones, sobbing incoherently. There seems to be blood dripping off of her face as you hear her beg, "Take me, not my son, take me, please," over and over again, as one of the guards seems to have a young child in its grip.
I would like to rage.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to roll initiative here.
Entangle!
As you guys...
Take aim at the guard with the kid and shout at him. I'd drop the boy if I were you.
At this point, yes, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative. As you hear Galathorn says, I'll see to the mother." And I think we're gonna need
Thank God.
you guys are going to need to check your health, because I'm very certain that none of these are proper. They're still from the last battle.
Mine's proper.
Yeah, I just
I just
fixed
summoned.
the points.
Oh shit! Oh shit! The whole the bite thing just ruined my AC a little bit.
Oh no!
Because I used to be at 17, now I'm at 15, because they both went down by 1.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Is that including your arena protection?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's including my ring of protection and my bracers of defense.
Oh, come on, Roll20.
I got...
Screw it.
Oh, those things look interesting. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Gonna fuck some shit up!
Oh man, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
They're gonna be Tweedledee and Tweedle dead soon.
Tweedle arrow in the forehead.
Tweedle arrow to the knee. Oh wait, that'll be what I mean.
Should I aim for Galathorn instead, guy?
No! Not right now.
What kind of bird is Quill again?
He is a mechanical crow. Raven thing. I will have art for him at some point.
Fuck mech stuff. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Mech shit makes me angry.
What?
Mech shit makes me angry, so I don't blame you for not drawing Quill.
Yeah. No, I've got a cool design thing for him, but like actually drawing it is like, wow, that's
Yeah.
fuck wings, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. The quill token.
Yay!
And I am going to... You can now control him.
Cool.
I had to go...
Yes, again.
Yeah, I had to do a Raven because there is no crow token. I will make a custom token for I will make a custom token for Quill
Okay.
at some point so we can use something that's
Yeah.
nice and proper.
Yeah, no, you can. I'll when I'm done with this commission round and stuff, I'll make sure the first thing I do is get you have some art for Quill so you can make a custom token for him.
Awesome, and we are going to do descending. Tolman Breyer, Dex mods.
0.
18.
Okay, so Tolman does go first. So as you guys clear, you see the small child being held by one of the guards. They aren't really squirming too much, but you can tell they're conscious because you can see sort of the light glinting off their wide eyes.
So more stunned than
Like terrified shitless.
terrified. Yeah, okay. Then Owen's going to step off to the side and keep his bow trained on the one with the child and issue the warning. And hold his action until either they start to run or someone else actually initiates combat. But he's telling, stay put, put the kid down. Like, Brian is angry enough to lose his voice, and Tolman's trying to keep his head. So yeah, telling them to stay put and stop kidnapping a kid, you dick
These tokens.
Maybe I
This
should.
shit makes me
Yeah.
nervous. Right?
Actually,
Like, this shit makes me nervous.
yeah, that's some MMO shit is what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Those don't look like normal
Yikes.
cards. Okay.
No, they're pretty intimidating.
Jesus.
Yeah, that doesn't look like your average guard.
no, they're just that there's Billy and Joe, and they're just from the local 301, just trying to make ends meet as guards. Briar.
I'm still gonna go with what I was gonna do because they look like normal guards totally. So entangle. So I'm gonna cast a 20-foot square. Where's the little shape tool? There you are. Move. Just there. So they need to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna just get another.
This changes my plan, and it's okay, because I still got a chance to get to him.
Alright, I'm gonna use these two for Billy and Joe. So let me see. Joe is red and Billy is blue. Billy
Joe's gonna die.
Billy got a natural 20. Joe not so much. So what happens if they succeed?
Christina, are you hearing Snicket? Yeah.
Oh, damn it. I lost
And there it is.
We did so well though.
Right? I mean, like, it
Got it.
only took us, what, like 3 hours? 2 hours? Whatever.
2 hours.
Yeah, it's
2 minutes.
like 2.5.
Three.
Yeah,
Oh,
No, you're right,
no.
2.
There we
two
go.
and a half.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
There we go. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So this
Hello.
is Entangle?
Yes.
Okay, so they are not restrained. So Billy is not restrained, but Joe is restrained.
Okay, cool. That's fine. And then I am going to move. I think I'm not gonna do anything just yet. 5, 10, 20, 25. Straight for the kid. Are they holding the kid?
Actually, as the vines go to and grab a hold of Joe, you watch as he drops the kid, and the kid hits the cobblestone and is sort of just kind of half curled up on the ground at the moment.
Come here. Nope. The world's slowest crawl ever. And Briar's gonna get up here and then just be like, because she can't quite get there, and just be like, behind me, come on, and hold out her hand for the kid.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Gaia, it's your turn.
Okay, so going to move my happy ass, avoiding the entangle, right up here. And then I'm gonna basically tell him, you let go of that child, like, right fucking now, because I'm gonna wreck your goddamn face.
Okay.
And gonna bonus action rage and take my swings.
Do it.
Ooh, so that is... Let me check my attack sheet.
Is red the restrained one, or is blue the restrained one?
Red
Red's
is
the
the
restrained one?
Red is the one that's
Okay.
currently restrained, and he did drop the child.
So that is plus 9 to hit, so that is 23 to hit.
Hits.
Cool.
Do you have advantage on that because of
Sure, I'll crit fish.
I don't think restrained has...
attack rolls against the creature have advantage,
They do.
and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
So
Plus.
I definitely got a crit, but it was the wrong one. So, yay for advantage. So that is 18 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then my second attack at advantage. 16 to hit.
16 just hits.
Ooh, okay. And that is 19 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty then. As you just hit this thing once, twice, you watch as the armor dents. And as the armor dents, Gaia, you feel this cold air just start to seep out from the cracks in the armor.
Nope, don't like. Mm-mm.
Since we are officially attacking them and I've turned around and I've seen their ugly faces, can I make my attack?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. Good. So I'll just the guy in blue then. Billy? Hey, Billy! Here's a present. I have advantage because he hasn't acted yet, thank God, because that was a 3. And that was a 5. So that's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Great. Bye, Arrow. It was a warning shot.
Just throw away the next one.
Oh,
Haha. Nice.
I'm assuming that was Kyle.
No, Kyle's in bed at the moment.
Oh, who was that then?
Twist. Not
I
me.
don't know.
I thought it was on your end.
Mine?
Yeah.
No?
Oh.
What now?
Oh shit.
That's actually a little bit freaky. We have a ghost.
I mean, my roommate said something, but I didn't hear what they said.
Oh, okay.
probably.
So now is there anything else you'd like to do, Tallman?
I mean, I held my attack, and that was my attack. So.
Okay. It Quill turn.
Okay. Yeah, so Phil's gonna fly, let's say, yeah, Phil's gonna wow, talking words. Phil's gonna fly right on, I think, over here-ish, or, sorry, no, he's moving at speed of 50, he can't quite do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's say, like, here, and a little bit, like, hovering above, and he's gonna stay there for now, because it's not my turn yet.
Okay. Ket, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move there first, and I'm going to cast Bless on Tolman, Ryer, and Gaia.
Ooh.
Basically, you get a D4 you can add to any attack or saving throw. And
For the next minute.
yep.
I literally was gonna type that up, Angie.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move there. That's as far as I can move right now.
Okie dokie. It is Joe's turn, and he are not happy. He does not like being touched. So so he's going to reach out and grab at you, Gaia.
Bring it, bitch.
Dear stream, I apologize. I should have done this earlier. There we go. That's all of my dice. That wasn't me rolling something. That was me literally just getting my dice out because I'm tired of trying to pick through to find my die. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah. It would have hit me anyway if I didn't have the DexCon bullshit.
I got you, boo.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Thank you. I'm gonna do
That's
that.
usually what I do too. Oh. I'll just type it.
Gaia, you take 31 points of necrotic damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Holy sweet Jesus. Wait, I am Totem of the Bear, so I'm having that shit because I'm raging. So 15 or 16?
I'd 15.
Okay.
And a con save.
Right. Alright. And I'm blessed! Hashtag blessed. Ooh. So, that is 23.
Oh yeah, you make it. As you feel this sort of, he reaches out and grabs you, there's this pulse of necrotic energy as you feel your life force trying to be sucked away by this thing. And it snarls, and Gaia, Ket, and Briar, you can hear it. This is an inhuman kind of growl. Ket, especially, you get this wonderful noxious odor that coats your tongue. Tastes kind of bad. Kind of like it's undead.
I don't like that.
And
Bitch, you did not jest.
let's see. So it can he can make a roll to free himself. Yes.
No, he's trapped there forever. Yes.
That is a 21.
Yeah.
Okay. As his bonus action, you watch as he melts into the shadows and pops back up.
Oh no.
Oh god.
You can move. That's his turn. It's Pandel's turn. Tolman, you notice as this thing pops up close to you guys, Pandel's teeth are bared, her hackles are up, and she looks like she's starting to back away. I need you to make an animal handling check.
Does she say anything like nope, 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 nope? Because you can hear her.
You can hear her. She's not saying anything. There's just a low, deep growl. I can't hear Ryan.
I muted myself because I was eating. That's okay. I have a +5 for animal handling because proficiency, so that's a 19.
Oh yeah, you see Pandel just not wanting to go near this thing, and you immediately are able to calm her, and she knows that this thing has to be brought down before it hurts somebody else, and so she's now ready and raring to go.
I don't like this any more than you, but we've got to take care that the others will be right by our side. Go. And she'll probably... How do you do the thing with the... Whatever, we'll just do... I don't know how to... Is it shift? But whatever. She'll circle around space? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Whatever. For next time. She'll circle around me and charge this motherfucker.
Alright.
So that is... it's 23 to hit.
Hits.
And so DC 12 strength saving throw.
I don't think that's gonna cut it. No, fails.
It is... What is... Here we go. Just click on the thing.
Yes! Oh, that flavor text.
Knock you prone. Yep.
Okay.
So yep, knock prone, and then I get to make another bite attack. So bite attack will be 8. If it's prone, attacks have advantage, yes?
Melee attacks.
Am I remember?
Yes.
Melee? So bite attack would have advantage.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's better. That is an 18 to hit for the bite attack.
That hits.
So that is a d6 and a d4. That is 8 plus... That is 6, right? Proficiency plus strength. Yeah, plus 6 for both, so 12, 20 points damage total.
Oof. As Pandel pounces up, knocking this thing to the ground, and then bites, there's the crunch of metal, and she shakes her head, and you hear Tallman of she's very unhappy with what the fuck she just bit into. Is there anything else?
Understood. Nope. Told you we got this, girl.
Hell yeah. Lyrie, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah. So Gaia's in trouble. Gaia's also our hardest hitter. So I'm going to activate the glyph on Quill to haste her again. That worked really well the first time. And then also, yeah, there's a knight getting entirely too close to where I am right now, and no, thank you. So Larry's gonna kind of run like way over the fuck over here.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything cool I can do as a bonus action right now. So yeah, I think that's it for now. So Gaia, you are hasted, and I will click the description so that it's just right there.
I was gonna say it's like +2 to AC and an extra attack action.
Yeah, I think there's one more cool thing, but I'm not entirely sure that's true.
Speed, something about speed, like an extra 10 feet of movement or whatever.
And
Advantage on dex save. And dex
speed is double.
saves, yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Baller.
Well, that's my...
Turn. Alright, it is this guy's turn. Oh, this is good. Yeah. and he lifts up this great sword, and you watch as blue fire starts to lick across the blade. And he sort of hefts it, and he's going to do one attack against you, Gaia, one attack against you, Briar.
Oh no.
That's not the front. That is a 15 to hit you, Gaia.
That misses.
Okay.
Thank you, Lyrie.
That is a 26 to hit you, Briar.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's 16 points of slashing damage.
Okie dokie.
And 17 points of fire damage. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me.
You get +3 on your save.
Is
Charisma.
Gaia, or sorry, is Briar also blessed?
She is. So you also get to add a d4
Okay, cool.
and a +3.
Okay, charisma?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's good. But just in case, because I might as well. 26.
Yep. Okay. So you make it. As this thing goes back into a ready position, back at the top of the round, we have Tolman.
I made myself in. Okay, I am going to select the selected and slash move option. So there, and then move around, and cast Hunter's Mark on Joe, and then take a shot at his face. Sharpshooter and using DM Inspiration.
Okay.
So, I'll take the 15 over the 5, so that becomes a 23 minus 18 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
So that is a D8. That's a 1 on the D8, plus what? So 8 points plus the sharpshooter is 18 points piercing damage.
Oof.
And because Pandel can see me, she gets to use her reaction to make a claw attack.
Do it.
That is not anything. 8.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I have the Priestess of Archery now. That's actually where the 1 plus 7 is 8 plus the I'm sorry. Hunter's Mark as well. So 4 plus the 2 points from the bracers is 6 more points of damage. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
New shit.
New shit. Hard to remember.
Yep.
You watch as the arrow cuts a hole through it, and you notice as the arrow goes right through its chest plate, there are glowing blue light within. But this one looks awful lot like the blue flame you see on the greatsword that the other fine gentleman of the local 301 Guardsmen Union is wielding.
It's not as friendly as the blue light from the automaton.
No, this is different. This is colder. This is more malevolent.
Fun. Okay, that's great. That's my turn.
Okay, it is Bria's turn.
Well, I didn't like that, so Briar's just gonna look up to the sky and go, "Oh, look what time it is! Moonbeam!" To the guy in front, but I'm gonna put it, because it's 5-foot radius, I'm gonna put it just behind there. Here. Wait. here is Moonbeam. Boom. So on his turn, not my turn, his turn. We're gonna remember this. And then as a bonus action, I am just going to bump into a brown bear.
Okay. One of these days,
Because
I will sit down and make
very low.
tokens for all of
That's
your
fine.
animal forms,
It's fun. It's good.
including the pangolin.
Yes.
Okay. Gaia, it is your turn.
I think you're muted, guy.
Yeah, I can't hear you, guy.
I can't hear you either.
I had myself muted. Well. But yeah, so I'm going to shank a bitch because they just lit my druid buddy on fire, and I know that I'm probably going to take damage from the moonbeam, don't care. So gonna swing at this bitch with advantage, I'm assuming?
Yes, cause flanking.
Alright, so 13 plus 9, is that what it got? Yeah, so that is 22 to hit.
That hits.
Wow, that was shit damage. So that is 12 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then for the second, that is... So it... Hold on. It's a 30 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, that's better! So that is... 20 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Thunk, thunk. This one's a little bit more sturdy than the other one you were wailing on.
Mm-hmm.
Though there's still this horrible feeling of wrongness that just sort of swirls around it.
As long as it doesn't bite us, I'm happy.
Not yet. It's Quill's turn. Mom? I won't do that.
Oh shit, I forgot I have an additional action on my turn.
Em, are you muted?
I absolutely am muted. But unfortunately, Gaia has to finish her turn anyway, so it's okay.
Dude,
You have one action.
yeah, I was gonna say, am I allowed to take it? Because I did forget, but...
No, go ahead.
I didn't start to. Yeah, go ahead.
You good.
It's 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And 15 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
There we go.
That is
That's
your
my
turn. It's Quill's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Quill can't really do all that much except for, like, reposition himself. But it also really doesn't really want to get hit. So he's going to just kind of go up, I think, about 40 feet. So I'll keep him in that square, but he's just, like, he's not anywhere near the ground right now.
Okay, he's just like, keeping watch about
Like,
40 feet
Yeah,
up.
like, that all looks like a whole bunch of nope. So he's going to be up in the air, drone style.
Sounds good. Ket, it is your turn.
Alright. First thing Ket's going to do is he's going to move in front of the boy. And Ket's eyes are glowing now, but he's deliberately not going all out because there's a kid here. But he is going to take a swing, or a couple swings at that evil-looking guard thing.
Okay.
17 hit?
17 just misses.
Alright. 26, a natural 20.
Natural 20
Crit.
does hit. That is.
And he is going to use Divine Smite on that.
Do it. Do it.
Bruh.
So
Bruh.
technically, this would double too because it's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So total is 14. Jeez. 4.
I will say this one
48.
is not undead or fiend.
Oh, okay. So it's 20 plus 34 total.
Whew!
Some of it
As
being radiant, if that matters.
it is noted, your first one goes wide, the second one hits, and you cut straight down, and you carve a deep groove from right shoulder down to left hip. And as you do, you watch as just this inky blackness starts spilling out of the tear in the armor you've made.
Good. Good.
Anything else you would like to do?
No, I'm just going to stand protectively in front of the kid.
Sounds good. This guy is going to stand up. So he is that. And first thing he's going to do is he's going to sink into the shadows again.
Mm-mm.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
He's going to reach out to you, Larry.
Uh-huh.
Does a 23 hit?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Just a little.
Okay.
Shit.
That is 22 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm going to use my DM inspiration on this, which is how much?
What it does is it gives you advantage.
Dope. Okay. Good. No. Okay. I rolled a 6 and a 5, so I think even with less, I'm not gonna make that.
Yeah, and you actually don't have one.
blessing.
Oh, I don't. Okay, yeah, right. I was the one who didn't. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that would be like a 7 and an 8, I think.
Okay. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 25 as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Guys, we got a problem.
Yeah, I have an idea, but not until my next turn.
Okay, so that was 25 on both counts, correct?
Yeah, it's 25 damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by that much as well.
Guys, I'm in trouble.
It our Pandel turn.
Let's go save Larry. And so coming in for the pounce.
Pansy.
So dice. Natural 20.
All right.
Sorry, I got excited.
So that's the DC 12 strength save to see if it gets knocked prone.
That is an 18.
Yeah, that would work. Still, it takes 1 point, double this 2. 8 points of damage from the claw attack.
Okay.
So at least that.
As Pandel turns, seeing where her prey has gone, and you hear, like, no! Just rip through her as she just starts running and pouncing because, Larry needs me! Pounce and just trying to tear into him.
Shoot.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's all she can do. I
Okay.
just don't have bonus actions.
Larry, it is your turn.
Okay. Alright, well, I can't move. Oh, nope, yes I can. Sorry, I'm a wizard. This is literally the reason this spell exists. I'm going to Misty stuff the fuck out of there.
Oh, Misty and her steps.
So, yeah.
Good call.
Where am I gonna go?
Go
Far, not
like
here.
towards Coleman.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so let's yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
end your turn near my 5 feet within the square, just saying.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement, because that was just a bonus action, to get over here. Not like hiding behind Tolman, because that'd be silly, but like kind of in this alleyway. I think I can get that far, probably like here-ish. And then, oh, I already used my bonus action. Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm going to cast, I believe, slow, on, because it's a 40-foot cube. That's not the correct DC at all. Let's roll 20. But it's gonna hit both of them. And I believe I can just target those two.
Larry OP as shit.
Yes, because you can choose. So, what is the actual DC?
Oh, my haste is gone.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm trying to this stupid new character sheet.
It's kind of.
I think it was like 15.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence modifier.
All right, 16.
All right, 16. So Mr. Red Dot fails. Mr. Blue Dot succeeds.
Okay. All right, that's something to hopefully take him down a little bit.
So he is Hunter's Mark, and now he is slow. Joe's getting all sorts of little cute little badges. Alrighty then. So Billy Bob up here is not quite like an he's gotta make a con save first. He fails his con save, so roll that damage, Christina.
Oh, what the hell? Those dice. I rolled the exact same thing that I just rolled for Gogaya, which was a grand total of 4.
Okay. And now he's going to bring his greatsword down and he's going to hit Ket and Briar.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Does my +1 ring still work as a bear? Just out of curiosity.
It's a magic item, so I say yeah.
Okay, cool.
That is a 17 to hit you, Briar.
Yeah, that super hits anyway.
That is 13 points of slashing.
Cool.
And Jesus. Jesus.
Dice, boobs dice.
Christina knows exactly what happens when I roll dice at the desk. So that's 5 points of fire damage.
Cool.
He's going to attack you, Ket. Actually, before that, Briar, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
You get a +3.
And I'm blessed.
And you're blessed though. Yep.
And I don't use the brown bear stats, I use my stats for charisma, which is good, because bears aren't charismatic, yo. Yeah, plus 19.
Okay, you're fine. He's going to slash down at you, Ket, wielding a greatsword, quite like you are, but not nearly as stylish.
Of course not.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Boobs! You can't have my dice! So that's...
I feel like that should be a command in the chat.
I will remember to put that in night, but... So that is... 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And... 17 points of fire.
Yeah.
And he goes back into his ready position. Tolman, it is your turn.
Okay. Going to take a couple steps up, just so we have freer line of sight. Let's just direct aim at this ugly face. Yeah, I have enough. Sharpshooter and DM inspiration attack.
Okay.
10 plus 8. 13.
Does not hit.
Yeah. Damn it. Nope. Do I have to hit for the coordinated attack? No, I just have to make the attack action.
Okay.
So if Pandel can see me from where I am.
She can.
Okay. Then she gets to use her reaction to make a claw attack. Which is much better. 19.
Hits.
Then that would be 7 points of damage.
Okie dokie. As Pandel just claws at this thing, further rending the armor. It is looking like it is barely standing now. Briar.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave that where it is, and I'm just going to bite and claw the dude in front of me.
Arg.
17 plus 5, 22.
Hits.
I'm sure this is gonna taste maybe. Oh, why can't I roll dice today? Why? 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna claw. Ugh, that's. Well, you never know. At the default, 11.
Doesn't quite hit.
No, I didn't think it would. I'm just gonna think about life choices. Think about life. Think about choices. Do I want to do anything else? Nope, gonna leave that where it is. I'm not moving out of range. No, I'm good. That is my turn.
Alright. Gaia!
Alrighty, so I need to take damage because it's the start of my turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give me that tasty damage.
Well, seeing I've been rolling terribly is probably gonna be awful.
I just love that I took 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
It's still a con save and throw.
So that is hashtag blessed. That is gonna be 18. So
Yeah, you take half of 12, so 6 points.
6 points is halved, and then I count in my rage because you didn't count in rage, right?
I did not count in rage now.
Okay, so 3. Baller. Okay, so which one is looking like shit right now?
The one that Pandel has been savaging. The guy in front of you is not looking like he's having a good day either, but the one in front of Pandel is looking much worse by.
Well, I am going to. No. You know what? I'm just gonna take an attack of opportunity and leave this space because this one kind of fucked with our wizard, and I want to end it.
Okay.
So,
As you move. That's a 13.
that'll miss.
Okay.
All right. So
And you have advantage.
I do. Oh, it's a good thing I have advantage. So that's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
That is 16 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. You don't need to roll another attack, but you can if you want.
I'm gonna save it then.
Okay. You strike down at this thing, and you completely crush its helm. There's surprisingly very little resistance. You're used to when you bring your maul down, there's something heavy on the receiving end. This doesn't, and it doesn't even twitch the way like bodies are supposed to. Instead, it just collapses to the ground and falls still, and there's sort of a flickering of flame from the inside that dies out.
Good. Fuck that guy. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go back here and use that second attack, if I can. Which I already rolled.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's no big deal.
Okay, because it's a natural 20.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring the pain.
Oh, really? Boo. So, that is 19 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do I take more damage because I re-entered the spot?
It's only once per turn that you would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
That would be awful otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm being broken as fuck.
I mean, it'd be like 1 point again. But, yeah.
It Quill turn.
I think Quill's gonna kind of protectively circle around in front of Larry. It's not gonna like probably do anything, but mommy no. Yeah.
No. Alright. Ket, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack this thing.
Bring the pain.
That's not
You have advantage.
You have advantage. Because
Oh.
you're flanking with Gaia.
Yeah,
Wow.
that really didn't help.
So the first one doesn't
Roll
hit.
20, dude. Literally why?
Alright, now I have advantage turned on for the second attack. 19?
That hits.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use another Divine Smite, because why not?
Fuck this bitch up.
So, 6
Hell yeah.
radiant, 10 slashing damage. Let me make something about that. I get to reroll one of those dice for the slashing damage.
Do it.
That's not automatic anymore.
Oh man, look at that. That is a Christmas tree. Ooh, 5.
So it's 14 damage.
Alright. And this thing is looking mighty rough. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yes. I'm going to actually remember now in my bonus action to activate my animated shield.
Oh.
Which I completely forgot that I had. Until
You activate the shield and it sort of floats protectively in front of you, and it is fairly cool to watch because it's doing a good job of keeping up with the way you move.
Sweet. Alright. That's it.
Idar Pandel turn.
She's gonna walk over and stomp on the armor that's left behind, and then charge and pounce.
Okay.
Like, ha! That's right, you stupid undead corpse. And then that's to the next person, and that is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
DC 12 strength save in damage will be 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. He makes his strength save, so he is not knocked prone.
That'd been fun.
That would have
well.
been. But he does take the damage, and he is looking mighty rough. Larry, it is your turn.
Yeah. All right. Lyra's gonna back up. Point her finger. She's like she's not doing great, right? So this is like full on like caged animal style. Point her finger at this nasty, gross death knight thing, and just unload a scorching ray on him. And I'm gonna do some roll 20 because that's a lot of dice.
Hits.
Okay. Oh right, it only does one at a time because it's dumb.
It is dumb.
Oh my god. And X for confirmation every time.
Hits.
Yeah.
Hits.
Finish it off, Irie.
Alright, yeah. Bye, loser.
How'd you like to do this?
Yeah, so I imagine they kind of like all combine like in the cool, like knot sort of thing. And just melt this dude's armor. Also, what?
I don't.
Guy is speaking in tongues.
I'm like, what does this do? I was teasing
You
for a
can
minute.
click on the Scorching Ray repeat as well, is why.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she falls on her butt and just like leans against the wall.
These 3 sort of motes of light turn in these rays that, as they burst forth, they sort of swirl around each other before joining as one, turning into this almost spear of fire, and drives right through the core of this thing. And you watch as the sort of black ichor that's been dripping out of it is immediately vaporized as you cut a glowing hole through its chest cavity, and you watch as its knees buckle, fall, and then it falls forward right on its face. And it is no more. It has ceased to be, and you guys are now considered out of combat. As that was a great point, because that just ended the battle music. Sweet.
Timing.
Coleman will walk over to Lyrian. Try and cure wounds her.
That's not gonna help.
Yeah, I will too.
Doesn't know that.
Is there any sort of check I can make that would...
Especially after Tolman tries to...
I mean, like, would I know enough to tell him, hey, that's not gonna help, don't bother?
Make intelligence checks.
All of us?
23.
Oh, Larry's got it. You know that this is a temporary thing, that as soon as you rest, your health will come back.
Okay.
But for now, it's...
But for now, it's just without some sort of... Okay.
For now, you're a little foobar.
Well then...
Yeah, I have 7 hit points, guys. Total. Max.
Yeah. We're keeping you in bubble wrap. Did we ever... Like, this...
Wizards, man.
That one was obviously undead, but did we ever figure out what that one was?
Wasn't undead.
You can inspect it if you'd like.
I would like to.
Gaia, as you go over to check to make sure the boy's okay, he's staring sort of glassy-eyed, 1,000-yard stare straight ahead of him. And then you hear the mother scream as Galathorn's kind of running after her. And she runs over and just sort of scoops him up in her arms and starts rocking back and forth.
I'm just really glad that we were able to keep him from being taken from you.
Thank you. Thank you. And you watch Galathorn put a hand on her shoulder, and he looks up at you and he goes, as soon as we're done here, I will move them to this somewhere safe. And he looks at her, he's like, you live close. And she nods like, grab what you can, meet me out here in a minute. Quickly. And she kind of, still holding her son in her arms, scurries back into their home. And he looks at you all. Is everyone alright?
Well,
not really, honestly.
She's a little fucked beyond reason, and not in the fun way.
You know what, I'm not even gonna fight you on that one right now.
Things are...
Galathorn, do we need to move quickly?
You all are in no shape to go tonight. But... And he kind of motions you all to come in close. Tolman, looking at this thing, it's not an aberration or a monstrosity. You look inside, there seems to be almost liquid shadow coming out from where Lyri's fire has not burned. And as you look, you see strange writing on the inside.
I'll call over Kat or Lyri, probably Lyri, just like, hey, can you read this? Don't touch the shadow, but try and... There's the writing on the inside here.
Can we?
Sorry, I might have distracted Snicket.
Yes.
I can read Common, Celestial, and Infernal.
These are neither.
I know Undercommon, how it works.
Lyri, are you investigating?
Yes.
Roll Arcana.
22.
This is a construct. This is not a construct in the way that was made of those from Persephone. This is not a Glorious Empire one. You see this one and you get most of the magical ones. There are traces of a language there. Do you speak Sylvan?
I do.
There's Sylvan written on the inside of it.
Okay. And to my knowledge, that's not like a thing.
No, as far as you know, the Fae usually don't do shit like this.
Oh boy. Okay. Is there any way I can... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You read it, and I'm going to whisper something to you.
Okay.
Ooh, that code is crit roll.
Hey, you have awesome t-shirts.
Yeah.
We do have awesome t-shirts.
We really do, though. Like,
We really do.
Yeah.
They're so comfortable.
mhm.
I take 1,000,000% credit.
Christina does wonderful shirts for us. I also have some shirts up as well, so feel free to take a look and get some swaggy swag. Also, roll investigation for me, Christina. As you all grow close, Galthorn lets you investigate, and he goes, more and more people are being taken. He says that there's a different feeling, and he's heard talk. He was able to catch the lady as she was moving, and she was speaking about they are almost complete. He doesn't know what it is, but he fears for what's going on in the castle itself, and some of the guards are going missing as well. And he points to the ones who were formerly wearing guard armor and goes, if this is any indication, I am afraid of what's going on.
Is it just like... Okay, I'm just gonna be like straightforward here. Is like Ozil kind of like in danger of being one of those guards? Or...
Oh my god, I didn't think of that. No.
I told him if his life is in danger, he is to leave immediately. I cannot risk him, not for any amount of information, not for any amount of being able to get people in. It's not worth losing his life over. We can find other ways, but he is a stubborn boy.
He's not gonna listen to you, is he?
I mean, like, maybe we can bribe him with certain things, then Mr. Breyer.
Oh, he'll listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you've ever probably met a Telrenian like grandma, but like, oh, he'll listen to me. I've been booped on the head one too many times. I know how to boop a man.
He kind of
Sarah, I bet you
laughs. Briar, with your investigation score, the thing that you are looking over is indeed undead. It seems to be a shadow of a soul that's been imprisoned there.
Is there anything I can do to free? Like, is it free now?
Oh yeah.
Like, or okay, cool. Is there anything else on it? It's like anything I could take to give to Sage to be like, how to fix?
No, as you look in, there's nothing but what seems to be normal armor.
Cool. I'm just gonna like see over the top. Boom. And just like finish my moonbeam on it, like.
You just scour it, and Galathorn looks haggard, and he goes, obviously we're not moving tonight, but as soon as you are able, I will keep an ear out. I will try to get you in. I think our best bet is through. There is a tunnel that leads from the nearest holding cells outside of the city to the castle. It is probably guarded. It is going to be dangerous, but I think it is the best way to go about it.
Yes,
Galathorn, make sure you're not running yourself ragged. You're no good to us if you end up exhausting yourself.
He gets a lopsided grin, and you watch as it tugs like a scar that's on, like a little scar that's on his cheek, and his goatee kind of bristles, and he goes, "I know my limits, and would rather be used to you all than burn myself out now, but I will admit this has me worried. But take care of yourselves as well. How long do you think you'll need preparation?
A day?
A day.
We're going to need to rest. For certain.
Alright.
I need to take a nap or something.
You want
Val,
to
maybe?
sister?
Maybe
What was
see
it?
our Val.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
That would be a good idea.
It's
Just kind of in general.
possibly a good thing. Whatever you need to do, prepare. I will come back for you all tomorrow evening, if that works.
That sounds ideal.
Works.
Stay safe, all of you. And his gaze kind of falls on you, Gaia, for a little bit before nodding to you all.
You as
You
well.
as well.
Jinx!
At this time, you see the
I love
mother
her!
holding
I'll
the
get you another beer.
you see the mother holding the son's hand, and they're rushing out with what seems to be a couple bags, and he nods to them and nods to you all, and he says, "Be safe, I'll see you soon." And he kind of ushers them out into the alleyway, and they're quickly gone from sight, leaving you all alone in the square with what seems to be 2 rent pieces of armor.
I definitely want to like take some of this shit and inspect it because like that cold shit, like it doesn't really bother me, but it's very intriguing.
Yeah, there's like a way we can take some of this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like if it's heavy, I can carry it.
The pieces you can actually on your own can almost pick up both.
Oh, baller. Just carrying it.
Okay.
Let's get back to our vales quietly if we can.
Unless, Larry, do you need me to carry you?
I can go into Bear and bound home if you want. With you on
Also,
my back.
Panda looks at Telman and goes, "If she needs a ride."
Oh, is Pendel big enough for that?
That's what I was thinking.
Larry's not
6'1", 83 pounds. How heavy is Larry?
Wow.
That's not really something I ever thought about.
How tall is she?
She's
Yeah,
like
that's it.
5'5".
And she's
Or
not
fi-
wearing armor.
Yeah, she's not wearing armor. She's got like a cloak.
Yeah, it could work. Like I'm assuming Pandel is probably she's a big girl.
A little bit, yeah. Larger side of Panther ranges.
Okay, well, if Larry needs assistance, there seems to be multiple offers.
Yeah.
I see you over there in the chat.
Larry, Pandel says you can ride her if you don't feel steady on your feet right now.
Okay, that would be excellent. Yeah, it looks like Gaia's got her hands full.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to. I think going through the streets on a bear is
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
not terribly subtle.
Specialist, perhaps.
Okay, guys, it's getting weird in the chat.
So
Y'all had to make it weird.
Hey, I didn't make it weird. Jason made it weird.
Jason made it super weird.
I
No, Jason, that's on you.
so you guys are you guys stealthing or are you guys just quickly getting
I
I'll
would
cast
just
pass
go.
without a trace again.
Okay, so if you're stealthing, please roll stealth. Lyra, you don't need to roll stealth because it's all dependent
Okay, I was
on
gonna ask.
Which is good, because I really can't roll stealth.
Does Pandel have disadvantage or just
No,
no? Okay.
Pendel's a cat. You know stealth.
Don't forget, plus 10.
We're all stealthing? Is that what's going on?
Seems to be most people are stealthing, yeah. 23.
23 buddies. Oh no, wait, 13. Huh.
Yeah, no, I actually genuinely got 13.
Yeah.
As you guys quickly and quietly head back to Arvel's, the tavern is in full swing. She's working behind the bar. There's laughter and song, and at this point, you guys quickly move through the crowd to the back, and you guys head down to the Sunstone for some well-earned rest. Things a little bit more dire than they were when you woke up, and that's where we're leaving off for the evening. So, oh shit! Shit's happening.
It's happening.
So I'm gonna turn off the scary music. So thank you, chat, for watching, and for staying with us. Thank you very much to my lovely players. I hope you guys had fun.
Thank you, GM.
Thank you, Snicket. Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat. So we will catch you guys next time. As after a rest, we will see if the lovely For Science crew enters the castle and perhaps find out exactly what the lady is up to and what's going down with the disappearance of Fiona. So we will see you guys later. And bye, chat!